What's up? What's up?
Alright, we in this bitch. What up, chat? Where's my camera? Alright, well, let's see if my camera's on. Because it's showing that it's not on. Nope.
Rock on, freaky bro! Yeah! Wow!
God, it's fucking hot as fuck. Can't do this fucking heat, bro. I'm just not a fucking heat person. I fucking hate heat so bad. Is my camera gonna work? There we go. Yeah, it's working. Okay, bet. Yo, chill with the stickers right now, before I turn them off, bud. I really don't like stickers during football shows, bro, please. What's going on, Raider Nation? Welcome back to the Silver and Black Lounge. I'm Raider Ben, and if this is your first time here, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications so you never miss our live Raiders coverage. Tonight, we've got a fun one because John Gruden has released his AFC West preview, but we're not talking about the entire division. We're going to zero in on everything Gruden had to say about our Las Vegas Raiders. Did Gruden finally give the Raiders a respect they deserve? What does he think about Clint Kubiak, Fernando Mendoza, Brock Bowers, Max Crosby in the direction of the football team? We'll break down every major point, react to his takes, and tell you if we agree with it. If we don't, I want to hear what Raider Nation thinks throughout the show. As always, this isn't just my show, it's our show, it's your show, so be active in the chat. Let us know if you agree or disagree with Gruden. If you're watching on the replay, drop your thoughts in the comment because we read every single one of them. Membership update, everybody. Before we jump into tonight's topic, I want to give a huge shout out to every single member of the Silver and Black Lounge. We are officially up to 31 members. Thank you to everyone who's joined and helped support this community. Every membership helps us improve the channel, bring you more content, and continue building the best Raiders community on YouTube. Our next goal is 40 members, and once we hit it, we're going to give away 2 NFL jerseys of your choice. Remember, every member gets exclusive perks and members-only content. People that join the Al Davis Club, which is the tier of memberships, you get 2 entries into every giveaway that we have every single month. As soon as we get to 40 members, man, plenty more content coming your way, man. So if you've been thinking about joining, now is the perfect time. Hit the join button. Join for 99 cents between now and August 31st for your chance to win a jersey of your choice. All right, Raider Nation, enough talking. Let's dive into John Gruden's AFC West preview and find out one thing. Did Gruden get it right this time, or is he off base? Love y'all, boys. Hit the like button. Let's get into it.
They didn't have to say much. This is the Raiders, you know. This is one of the most historic, franchises in the NFL with a great history that I want to be a part of. I want to be a part of furthering that history. You know, when you say commitment to excellence, okay, and you look at the walls around here, you look at the players on this wall, and there's a history. There's a history of Hall of Fame players here. There's a history of Super Bowls, and that's that.
And with all this situation and all this shit I went through, the biggest thing that I took from it is I don't give a what everybody has to say. Truly, I really don't give a.
Play clock down to 1. Williams banded up in the air and it is picked. Crosby. He has been a beast.
We believe that this is a game psychologically of intimidation and of fear. I don't mean cowardly fear, but fear.
Well, the Chargers and all these teams. To be honest, I don't like any of them. I hate all teams.
The other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard.
The Chargers.
What I call the vertical game. We were going to stretch the field vertically. When we came out of the huddle, we weren't looking for first downs. We didn't want to move the chains. We wanted touchdowns. We wanted the big play, the quick strike. It's number 1 to say you want to do that. It's number 2 to say that you have the players to do it. But
It's number 3 to do it.
Try not to make mistakes, but don't worry about mistakes because there's only one thing that counts. Just win.
Your commitment to excellence and your will to win will endure forever. You will not get.
Yo, what's going on, Raider Nation, man? Thanks for coming by on this late night Kick It with Benther live stream, man. I appreciate every single one of y'all taking some time out of your Monday night, whether you're on the West Coast, because here in California, we're 10:41. I got people that watch me in the East Coast, man. Shout out to you guys, 1:41. People that are in the Midwest, you feel me? 12:41, man. I appreciate everybody taking some time out of your night. This is probably going to be a longer show. Probably going to be here till, maybe a little after midnight. I want to go over the John Gruden video. John Gruden did his AFC West preview where he broke down every single team. We're not breaking down every single team. Obviously, we're just doing the Raiders. But before we get into that, once again, man, join the membership program. Get in there for 99 cents. I have a new name to add to the board. If you guys don't know, this is the board that has all my members' name on it. You know, all the members that join between now and August 31st, your name is going on this board. We have a new name to add tonight as my man Aunt Six joined the membership program. So shout out to Aunt Six. Shout out to I forget who said Alfredo. That was the comment of the night. So make sure you guys get some funny comments and whatever. The comment of the night will go on the board. The last comment we had on my last live stream was when my TV broke, and he said, "Have you tried throwing it in rice?" So that was the funniest comment of the night, but that one's going to go. So you guys get your comments in, have a chance to make your comment on the board. I appreciate everybody who partakes in these streams, but we got to add Aunt Six to the membership program, man. Shout out to my brother Aunt Six. His name is going on the board. You have a chance to get your name on this board forever if you join the membership program, like I said, between now and August 31st. Shout out to my boy Aunt Six Soldier, as his name just went on the board. And like I said before, bro, this isn't a final copy. This is just all the members that are in my channel right now. The goal is to get to 40, but right now we're at about 31, and everybody's name that's a member on my channel is on this board. So if you want to, you know, establish yourself, establish your name, and on like a legacy brick for the Raiders and the Silver and Black Lounge, I suggest you guys get in there. Like I said, everybody who joins between now and August 31st will go on this board. So I appreciate you guys, all of you guys who support the show. And like I said, I got a lot of shit to give away, but that shit won't happen unless I have your guys' participation in it, man. So this is going back up. I'm going to hang this back up. We added our newest member, Aunt Six Soldier. Thank you, Aunt. I love you, bro. Hopefully you take care of yourself, and I'll see you in LA soon. But let me hang this back up. All right. You guys see me right in front of my camera. I'm trying to hang my workout. All right, guys. I got some Reginald to roll up tonight. I am drinking some gin and juice. Shout out to my man Snoop Dogg, boy. We got the cranberry grape with some Seagram's gin poured up in a Raider cup type shit. Hit the like button. Shout out to everybody pulling up on a late night, man. I love y'all boys. Said you guys the heart and soul of my show. You feel me? So I couldn't do this shit without you guys, man. I don't take not one of your guys' view for granted, man. So please believe that, man. We love all of you, all of our viewers, man. So cheers. This one's for y'all. Gin and juice, late night turn up. Little unwind after work, you feel me, type shit. Let's get into the chat, man. Let's see who we got in the chat, bro. Gin might taste like shit. I like gin, though, Raider Paul. A lot of people don't, bro. I fuck with gin, bro. I'm old school, dog. I fuck with some old school gin and cranberry grape. I ain't gonna lie. All right, let's get into the chat, man. Who we got in the chat, man? Shout out to my man, Bruce Willis, in the building. Who else we got in here? We got Charm City. What up with you, Charm City? Saludos, bro. What up with you, Money Mike? He said, good morning. It's 1:45. From my boy Money Mike, man. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the call. You guys getting on them calls, man. Get your voicemails in. I got one voicemail from Rafa. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Rafa, man. We got James Furpo in here with the type shit. I love you guys, man. Appreciate you guys for pulling up. I see you just pulling up in the chat. 2 cents. Raider Nation for life. I see you guys, man. Bueno in the building. Jason Ramirez in the building. Appreciate you, man. Much love. James Furpo always in the building. Raider Paul in the building. Saludos, everybody, man. Hope you guys had a great Monday. You feel me? I love all you guys for surely, man. Taking some time. Come chilling with your boy Benther on a late night type shit. Cool Kev, my brother, what's up with you, Cool Kev? Hopefully you're doing well. Always a pleasure to see you. Who else we got in here, man? Let's see. SoCal Sal, what up with you, SoCal Sal? Saludos, man. Appreciate you for coming by the stream as always. Really do appreciate it. Shout out to Captain Point. Captain Point, your name goes on it. Shout out to Captain Point. I gotta go get up and get my board now. Shout out to Captain Point for joining the membership program, the party people. Let me go ahead and get my board. We're at 32 members, chat. All right, so let me get my board again. Gonna add Captain Point. Shout out to Captain Point, man, for joining the membership program. 32 members out of the 40 that we're at now, man. So got the board. Captain Point, your name gets added to it. You'll forever have a piece. You ever have your name inside the Silver and Black Lounge. So we're gonna add him. Captain Point 4252. So Captain Point. And no, I know I have kindergarten fucking handwriting. People kept, your fucking handwriting looks like kindergarten. Yeah, no fucking shit. Thanks for fucking stating the obvious. 4252. So there's Captain Point, bro. Love you, dog. Thanks for joining the membership program. Your name will forever be etched in history in the Silver and Black Lounge. Like I said, I'm not the fucking Raiders. I can't hand out legacy bricks. But when this channel gets up off the ground, which I know it's going to. Oh, there's Dirty. Dirty's in here, man. 33 members. Shout out to fucking Dirty, man. In the fucking giveaway, man. Joining the membership program. My boy Dirty Raider. Get him into the lounge, man. Forever etched in Raider Silver and Black Lounge history. So let's go ahead and get him in here. Let's get we're just gonna put in Dirty Raider. So he is forever etched into history now. So shout out to Captain Point. Shout out to Dirty Raider, man. On the board. The entire Just Win Baby family's on here, man, as I got Nutty Raider Nate as well, man. I appreciate you guys, bro. Much love as always. Plenty more stuff coming, bro. Like I said, in September, I'm working on 2 jersey giveaways. You feel me? So appreciate y'all. I'm hanging it back up. Like I said, guys, I look at this shit every single day, bro. I look at that fucking shit every single day, bro. So for what it's worth, I fucking see your guys' fucking name every single morning when I wake up and come into my studio. You feel me? But that's how it should be, because if there wasn't no you guys, there would be no studio. So shout out to Captain Point. Shout out to Dirty Raider, man. Love y'all boys. Thanks for joining the membership program, and plenty more stuff popping up. All right, Raider Dangerfield. Let me see, Raider Danger. Oh, you're a member, bro. I don't know why your shit didn't pop up. Hold on, Raider Dangerfield. Like, he had to make sure I went correct to this shit. He said my name didn't pop up. Let me see if my Streamlabs. I don't know, bro. Sometimes Streamlabs fucks up. It did the same thing to, I think, Raider Tone didn't get an alert neither. But let's go ahead and I'll add you to the board, because I do see that you are a member of my channel because your name is highlighted in green. So let me just double check real quick, bro. If your animation didn't come through, I'll still add you to the board. Don't worry about it. I don't know, bro. Sometimes Streamlabs is hit and miss, bro. Sometimes it works, and then sometimes it don't. Like it. I got another member. Shout out to Milka Beezy, man. There we go, man. We getting closer and closer to 40 members, chat. Closer and closer, man. My boy, Milka Beezy, in the membership program, bro. Appreciate you, dog. Let me see. Let me see if old buddy Raider Dangerfield's in here. No, that sucks. Raider Dangerfield shit didn't pop up. So let me add you real quick. I gotta add some more people. You guys are making me do exercise. I gotta keep getting up. God damn it. All right, so we're getting the board again. Shout out to Raider Dangerfield, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know why your alert didn't come through, but you are a membership program, so you are going on the board, bro. So shout out to you guys, man. I haven't even got to the chat, bro, and y'all over here making me do multiple up downs like I'm playing football or something. All right, so we got Raider Dangerfield. We gotta add. So let's get Raider Dangerfield. Shout out to Raider Dangerfield. Love you, dog. Appreciate you, brother. And then we had Milka Beezy join right now. Milk A Beezy. Okay, cool. So we got the 2 newest members down, Raider Dangerfield and Milka Beezy, bro. Sorry, I fucked your name up. It looks dumb. It looks dumb, Milka Beezy. I'm sorry, bro, but it's not the final draft, bro. It's everybody's name is gonna be redone. I'm gonna have my wife do it or something, bro. She has great handwriting, so you guys' name will look a lot better, man. But we're getting close, guys. Look at this fucking board, bro. This is all of you guys, bro. This is every one of you guys that support my fucking channel, bro. All you guys' name that's on here, bro. You guys are just different, bro. Oh yeah, if he was gifted a membership, yeah. You could have been gifted a membership. I gifted 10 memberships the other day. You guys can also do that, bro. I gifted 10 memberships. If any of you guys are feeling generous and want to gift memberships, you guys can also gift memberships as well. I'm not going to ask for you guys to gift other people's membership, but if you guys are feeling generous and want to help us reach that goal of 40 members by September, you guys can always gift members. You know what I'm saying? So always keep that in mind. So I'm not going to sit here and ask you guys to do that shit. But if you guys ever are feeling generous, there is, when you hit the join button, you can hit gift memberships, man. So much love. Shout out to you guys. Let's continue to catch up with the chat where I left off at. Shout out to Dirty. Shout out to Milka Beezy. Shout out to Raider Dangerfield. Shout out to all you guys, bro, that just joined the membership program. Love y'all, boys. Y'all know what time it is. All right, so shout out Captain Point also as well. All right, guys, so I got to catch up to the chat. Then we got a couple things that happened today that we'll get into, and then we'll get into this. It's probably going to be a longer show, man, so hang out with you guys, man. Appreciate y'all. And now Raider Dangerfield definitely didn't get gifted a membership, bro, because he's right here without a membership. So for whatever reason, Captain Point's, or not Captain Point, but Raider Dangerfield's alert didn't come up. I'm sorry for that, my boy. Much love, though, Raider Dangerfield. Your membership doesn't go unnoticed, bro. And like I said, I will be giving away 2 NFL jerseys if we hit 40 by September. I believe we're at like 33 members, 34 members now. Rosetown, what up with you, brother? Always a pleasure, bro. It is, bro. I'm sweating piss missiles in here, bro. It is so hot in the studio right now. I got all these lights on. Who else we got in this motherfucking gang? We got J Money. What up with you, J Money? Saludos, bro. Hopefully you're doing well. My brother Joel Lee, 916, father and son football. Hope you guys are all doing well. There's my brother Dirty. Yeah, Dirty. We can do a show tomorrow, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know who was gonna be up for it, bro. And I don't like being like, I'm gonna do a show at 10 o'clock and keep you guys up. You feel me? So I know you're a late night guy, Dirty, but tomorrow we'll definitely get you in. I don't have a link for this show, bro. It's just a solo show. I didn't host this stream through StreamYard, unfortunately. This is just a stream that was hosted through YouTube. I could probably start adding people as guests through StreamYard. You get like your own little box, but these are I just did a solo show tonight, bro. See what else we got here. No offense, though, Dirty. I'll get you back on tomorrow. We'll do a show tomorrow. Let's see. Trying to stuff my blunt. I ain't gonna lie. Ben, gin, and 7-Up. I don't fuck with 7-Up and gin, bro. I fuck with juice, bro. I need me some cranberry grape juice if I'm drinking gin. For sure, bro. Shout out to everybody, man. Appreciate you guys for coming through. I don't want to forget anybody. I think I've given everybody a shout out so far. Milka Beezy, take your time. My boy Captain Point, love you, dog. Much love, bro. Appreciate you. There's Dirty's membership. Appreciate you, Dirty. You know what time it is, bro. I want a weed plant named after me for being a member. That's funny. Let's see who else we got. Sweet, good to be here, lounge. Hey, you're more than welcome. Pull up a seat in the lounge, Raider Dangerfield. We're talking all things Raiders, man. Communicate, go back and forth with the chat, man. It's a community that we're built on. You feel me? So much love. Let's see what else we got here. If you gifted a membership, you should name a lounge founder, poster, sign all of our names. Yeah, that's pretty much what that's gonna be. That's pretty much what that's gonna be, Raider Nation for life. It's just a rough draft for right now. You feel me? So yeah, it's gonna look a lot better for sure. It's just a rough draft. Dude, your feelings on Tossie getting cut? It sucks because I had like some emotional ties to Lucky Tossie. I liked him. But at the end of the day, bro, we all knew he was going to be a project, you know, like he wasn't expected to come in. And as much as a lot of us wanted to have a chance at, you know, seeing him have a chance for nose tackle, I just don't think it's going to be there for him. He's an extremely raw player. That's going to take him at least maybe 2 or 3 more years to actually understand the game of football before he actually learns how to play it. So, you know, I'm from an emotional standpoint, I fuck with Lucky Tossie, so it sucks on a personal level. But, you know, outside of that, that's why I don't get paid a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So, Dirty said he's got his membership program. They're going to give away cash, so gift cards and shit. So, it sucks. Tossie got caught. Hopefully he gets back on the practice squad. Yeah, I think a lot of us have some personal ties to Lucky Tossie. It sucks. Tossie said in an interview once he didn't like rugby because it was too physical. After I heard that, oh yeah, for sure. I mean, if he really said that, then yeah, bro. I mean, you're not gonna make it in the NFL. What up with you, D-Minutes, man? Shouts everybody, bro. Appreciate you guys. We got like 30 people here at 11 o'clock at night, 2 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast, bro. So I appreciate you guys. Me and Dirty will probably be back on. We'll be back on tomorrow night. Me and Dirty, we're gonna do the Behind the Shield. So if you guys don't know about Behind the Shield, the Raiders do the little behind the scenes show. It's called Behind the Shield. We're going to break that down tomorrow as I'm doing the John Gruden tonight. Dirty wants to let you guys know that the Dirty Lunatic Show is returning. So let me make sure I got it right here. So Dirty wants you guys to know the Dirty Lunatic show is going to be returning on Friday nights. It's going to be after my podcast, unless I get late on Friday. But it's going to be back on Friday nights at 11 p.m., man. So make sure you guys are tapped in with Dirty and Loon for those. Those are always fucking comedy. Money Mike said he got vodka and cognac. Boy, you mixing it up. You mixing it up. You about to be drunk. I've even really dove into this gin and juice shit, man. Y'all boys been there. Y'all giving your boy bent their fucking exercise right now. Roaches are attacking Ben's router. Why? What's wrong with my internet? My internet's fucked up. It don't look like it's fucked up. It better not be fucked up. My internet better be fucking fine. It looks like it's fine. Now you guys got me second guessing my internet. No, it seems fine. Okay, I thought my internet was fucked up there for a second. I wouldn't doubt it, bro. My internet's always trash. He said, I hope Tokyo Toe takes the free roster. That's a good point you bring up there, Bueno, because I don't think, if I could be wrong, so don't quote me on this. I don't think Tokyo Toe qualifies for the what is it? What is it? It's like the free roster spot. What's that shit called? What's the program called? I forget, bro, but Lockheed Tassi was part of it. The International Players Program. I don't know if Tokyo Toe is going to be part of the International Player Program, but if he is, yes, he will be a free roster spot. And that could be the reason why the Raiders move on from Lockheed Tassi. Maybe they would rather have, the Tokyo Toe in there. I mean, time will tell, right? Raider Paul said Jamal Adams signs with the Vikings. Nice. Sucks because I said he wouldn't make the roster. Samoan Raiders punch in the air right now. How do you feel about going after Vita Vea? So I'm going to say this, bro. Nutty Raider Nate was one of the first motherfuckers I ever even heard talking Vita Vea, bro. So we're in a group chat, bro, and we were talking the other day, like a couple weeks ago, about the potential of possibly getting Justin Jefferson, and he was like, bro, fuck that. Let's go get Vita Vea. And at the time, got super chat coming in. Shout out to Raider Rich. Perfect time, Raider Rich.
At Raider Rich 89 donated $4.99 through Super Chat. I'm probably late to this subject. What's your thoughts on Vita Vea to the Raiders?
No, you're not late, bro. You're just on time, Raider Rich, dude. Thank you so much for your $4.99 Super Chat, bro. I'm talking about it right now. So anyways, Vita Vea was brought up by Nutty Raider Nate like 2 or 3 weeks ago when I talked about the Justin Jefferson trade. And at the time I told him, it's unrealistic because Vita Vea wasn't demanding a trade. Well, if you guys haven't heard, Vita Vea is at training camp, but he has officially requested a trade from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So there's a real possibility. I don't want to get your guys' hopes up too much, bro, but there's a real deal possibility that he could come to the Raiders. Cheers, man. Gin and juice on deck, man. Shout out to 20 people, man. 25 likes, 5 likes away from 30 likes. There's ties, bro. Vita Vea has ties with Tom Brady. Vita Vea has ties with John Spytek. Vita Vea also came out and said he wants to play for a California team. Obviously, the Raiders don't play in California no more, but we're still damn awful close, right? So that kind of narrows some teams down, you feel me, to the Niners, the Rams, the Raiders, the Chargers. I'm going to keep it a beat there with y'all. Y'all want to know where I think he's going to go? Because the Niners aren't going to get Max. He's going to go to the Niners. The Niners have been looking for another defensive lineman to fucking shit, spit it out, Benther, to team up with Nick Bosa for the last couple of years. They were all in on Max Crosby. I don't think the Raiders want to trade Max. So yeah, I think Vita Vea to the Niners is a real deal possibility. Don't ever disclude the Rams. The Rams, I don't know if they're able to make the money shake, but we all know, bro, the Rams have been able to make shit shake for a while now, regardless of money. So, and the Chargers, I don't know if he's going to really want to go to the Chargers. The Chargers ain't really on the up and up, but neither are we. But the difference between us and the Chargers is that we have ties with him, bro. Like he's got John Spytek and Tom Brady in the building, people that he's familiar with, you know what I'm saying? But be careful, bro. He may go to I think there's 2 teams, bro, I'm going to say the Niners. I think you're going to get him, bro. That's who I think he's going to go to. The Niners always find a way, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. The Niners always find a way to get these great defensive linemen that want trades from other teams. You know what I'm saying? They've done, especially interior defensive linemen, for a long time. So, yeah. So I think he's going to go to the Niners. I would love for the Raiders to pick him up. I just don't think it's going to happen, bro. I don't know, though, bro. I don't know. It could happen. It could happen, bro, but you know, it is what it is. I don't think he's coming here, bro. If the Raiders pull Vita Vea out the hat, bro, my expectations for the Raiders go up significantly. Right now, my expectation is in between 2 and 5 wins, 2 and 4 wins, bro. If we get Vita Vea, dude, I have our expectations somewhere between 7 and 9 wins because I think our defense will get significantly better. The Raiders can go from a bottom feeder team, you know, respectfully this year because it's going to be a rebuilding year to have a chance to really, you know, maybe surprise some people next year, man. But Raider Rich, thank you, dog. Love you for your comment, bro. And yeah, we just talked about Laki Tassi being released, man. I wish him nothing but the best. I know a lot of us have personal ties to him, bro. He's been on our team for a while. I hope he clears and comes back to the practice squad, but outside of that, I'm not too concerned about Laki Tassi being released. We all knew he was a project. Unfortunately, from what I'm thinking is that maybe he's just not coming along fast enough as his coaching staff would like. And that's why I don't get paid the big bucks like Geno Smith said, because I don't have to make these decisions. So it sucks though. It sucks, but shout out to Raider Nation for life. Yeah, he wants to go to a West Coast team. I think he's coming to the Raiders, dude. I would love that, bro. If there's too many ties to the Raiders, for him to not at least give us a shot, right? At least not hear Tom Brady and Spytek out. At least give them a chance to give them a selling pitch, right? I think respectfully, I think they will. I think Vita Vea will be like, okay, even if I don't want to go to the Raiders, let me see what Tom Brady and John Spytek have to say. And if they can sell him, he's ours. You know what I'm saying? He's an older guy. He's 31 years old. But, you know, at the same time, I think on our defense, you know, I think the biggest thing we need, and this is why it makes the most sense, chat, now that I think about it, bro, we're going to 3-4. We're going to 3-4. I know we're not going to be in 3-4 the entire game, as a lot of teams are now in spread formation, so it's going to be a lot of sub packages for defense. But, bro, our core of our defense is missing what Vita Vea plays, bro. He plays our biggest need on our team. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck is going to care about who the Raiders drafted at D tackle do if we get Vita Vea? I'm just saying, bro. So I think it's possible because everything is possible. But I don't want to get your guys' fucking hopes up on anything, bro, because I do it to myself all the time, and it kicks me in the ass all the time, man. Shout out to 30 people, 4 likes away from 30 likes, man. I appreciate you guys for joining the stream. We had 3 members join tonight, man. We are 5 or 6 members away from giving away 2 jerseys in September, man. So if you want to have your chance at getting an NFL jersey of your choice, join the membership program right now. The pinned comment will take you there. Hit the join button, 99 cents. Till August. What would you give up for Vea? I think like a third. You could probably get that done for a third, bro. He's 31 years old. I think a 3rd round pick will get it done. He said, at this point, I'll trade JPJ for Vea. No. I get it, Brostown. I want Vita Vea too. And it really just depends on how this coaching staff feels about JPJ. JPJ's got too much untapped talent for us to just give him up for an aging defensive tackle. And that's not shading him, Vita Vea, because he's a great defensive tackle, but I'm not giving up, you know, because if JPJ bounces back and he can get healthy, bro, JPJ's damn near a Pro Bowl guard. You know what I'm saying? So he said a Cali team or the Vegas Raiders. So the Vegas Raiders actually came out of his mouth. Sign the check. Give him a blank check. No, he is on the phone for sure. Bueno said if Vea is on the Rams, I'm protesting, bro. The fucking Rams would be sick, dog, if they get Vea and fucking Myles Garrett. That's a Super Bowl. Dude, if they don't win the Super Bowl, bro, it would be like probably the biggest fuck up in league history, bro. I don't know, Furple. I got it playing in the background. Don't look like I'm lagging. It's probably your internet, my boy. He is that piece that puts the defense on the real map. And that's why I was saying, Dirty, I feel like if the Raiders can find a way to acquire Vita Vea, bro, that takes your team from, you know, non-competitive, figure-it-out defense to a, you know, bona fide, you know, defense in 1 year, I think. Shout out to the 42 people, man. We hit 30 likes, chat. Saludos. 40 plus on a late night on a Monday, man. Love y'all boys, bro. The support is real. Like I said, I can't do this shit without you guys, bro. Join the membership program. 99 cents. Get your chance to win a jersey. If you can't do that, that's fine. I get it, bro. Just hit the like button. Subscribe if you're enjoying the content, man. Cheers to y'all. Gin and juice in the Raiders Cup. Talking real Raiders shit. No filter. Straight off the dome. Free base. No lacing. You feel me? Straight chasing. Let's see. You guys are the star of the show. He said, did you hear what happened to Kyle? I heard he got in a wreck. What happened? I'm hearing rumors that he was drunk driving, bro. What up, Ruben Kalski? Long time no see. Rumors I'm hearing is that he was drunk driving, bro. And if he was drunk driving, that's not good, bro. Like that's not good, dog. If they find a way to prove that he was out there drunk driving, dog, that's not a good look for the San Francisco 49ers. My boy said he was in jail. Damn, dog, Ruben, what happened? My man was locked up in the painter, boy. I've been down oh so long, staring at these prison walls. Walls, my boy, bro. Love you, Ruben. Glad you're out. You feel me? Appreciate you, bro. I'm glad you're back, my boy. Much love, dog. Learn from your experiences, my friend. I've been to jail before too, dog. All I can say is learn, my friend. What up, Alfredo, man? Saludos, man. Shout out to 40 people, man. Much love. We holding it down tonight. Rare Nation for Life says, I think he's waiting to see if Aaron Donald is coming back to the Rams. I think that's his first choice. So let me ask you guys this, chat. That's a great point you bring up, Rare Nation for Life. You guys really think that Aaron Donald comes out of retirement? Do you think there's a real possibility he comes out, bro? Because I think there is, bro. Bro, if Aaron Donald comes out of retirement, dog, and joins that Rams team, well, go ahead and sign off another Super Bowl of the Rams, bro. And if they don't win that Super Bowl, bro, that would suck. So, Cool Kev said we got to see how much Vita wants. So, no, that's for sure what's going to happen, Cool Kev. If once the trade is established and both sides agree on the trade, a contract, what's the word I'm looking for? A contract renegotiation. They'll renegotiate the contract, bro, and they're gonna make numbers fit, bro. You guys got to keep in mind, just listen to me, bro. Listen to me. Cap space don't fucking matter, bro. We're in 2026. Cap space don't matter. If Mark Davis wants to pay Vita Vea, they can pay him. We just gave every single penny of fucking Fernando Mendoza's damn near contract all up front. None of that goes against our books, bro. So, but no, it's definitely going to come down to that. But there will be some contract restructuring once he signs over to the Raiders, if that happens, or any team that he goes to. So, Raider Dangerfield said the tax thing in California ain't nothing to scoff at. He'd go for no state tax Florida to no state tax Nevada. No, I agree with that, bro. That I live in California, bro, and this shit is not fun. I think we're still healing from picking up a solid D tackle. Yeah, bro, the Wilkins incident, bro, we're definitely still trying to recover from that for sure. That boy was setting up kissing booths, allegedly, bro. Money Mike said if Vita Vea goes to San Francisco 49ers, the electric substation will claim. Yeah, it's the last year of his contract. It's the last year, man. Christian Wilkins should go to the Rams. Cool Kev said playing in Cali is not worth it. It's just the taxes. No wonder Oakland couldn't get quality players. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. That's one of the biggest things that went in the Raiders not being able to get players in Oakland, bro. And on top of that, Cool Kev, like, yeah, they practiced in Napa, but they had shitty facilities. You feel me? You wouldn't go take a piss, or you were standing in piss while taking a piss. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. Oakland was a shithole, but that was our shithole, bro. Dirty said he named us as a team he would play for, so we could do something like a second and a fifth. I don't think you have to give up a second because of his age, Dirty. I wouldn't mind if we gave up a second. I don't think we have to because of his age. I think a third round will get it done. I think the Raiders will win in court against Wilkins. Yeah, for sure, bro, because they have that video of him dancing like an idiot. Rare Dangerfield said, dude, we haven't hit on Abigail name pickup yet. Veda would be nice to change that trend. So let's see. So what else we got here? He named the Raiders. Okay, well, if the Raiders name actually came out of Vita Vea's mouth, we might have a chance, bro. Hey, you're a fool, Rosedale. I hate the Rabs. Yeah, I have no ill will. You guys know my most hated teams, bro. The fucking Niners, dog. I hate them more than anybody, bro. What up, Ruben, my guy? VIP to all the Vegas buffets. Let's see what else we got in here. All I know is he shit himself. Who shit himself? Who shit on themselves, dog? Christian Wilkins? Or Aaron Donald? I think Aaron Donald shit himself. Always find a way to get what they want. Yeah, bro. They've been that way with Shanahan. I mean, not Shanahan, but McVay ever since McVay got there, bro. That's the reason why, like, you got to give McVay his just dues for sure. My boy D Menace. Aaron Donald looks like he's ready to play right now, bro. I mean, Aaron Donald retired at what, guys? Aaron Donald was like only 30. I think he was like right at 30. Let me just be sure. Shout out to the truth, bro. I see you, gang. How old was he, bro? He retired early as fuck. Aaron. People were surprised he retired, but he just wanted to get that ring. Aaron Donald's age. Yes. Oh no, he did. Never mind. He did retire old as shit. Never mind. He's 35 now, so he retired when he was like 32. Okay, yeah. So he kind of was old as shit. Old as shit in football terms. Like obviously you're 32, 33 years old. Like I'm 33. You feel me? Like I'm turning 34. So yeah. So I mean, in regular years that's not old, but in football years he's old as shit. He's 35 years old now. So the truth said he even said last year he'll come back to the game if Miles goes to the Rams. Bro, okay, well then now he's for surely about to go there, bro. Like, I mean, he's 35. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know what kind of production you're going to expect out of a 35-year-old. I mean, I know it's Aaron Donald, but that's 35 years old, and Aaron Donald's been out of the league for like 2 or 3 years. So I mean, I don't really know how good he's going to be. It is Aaron Donald, but when you're 35 years old and you ain't played football in a couple of years, you're probably not going to be very good when you get back, at least right off the rip. Taxes went up and gas went up. Yeah, fuck Gavin Newsom. The Bucks won a second because he's a star. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. It's the Raiders' picks. I personally don't think he's worth a second, but to pay you, sometimes the Raiders have to pay Raider tax, bro, and to get him to come here, it might cost us a second. So, the Raider Dangerfield, so I'd give him a third round and pay him $22.5 million a year with an option on that last year. It's actually not a bad one. Okay, so he said Kyle Shanahan shit himself. Okay, cool. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, exactly, D-Minutes, bro. We was in that bitch blowing dumbass blunts, drinking dumbass Hennessy at the pisser, bro. We were at the pisser, bro, just taking shots of heme down the neck, bro. Motherfucker. I was on the pisser, dude, in Oakland, bro. Like, and my neck was like a Pez container, bro. You ever see the Pez containers when they crank all the way back, bro? And I would just, feel me, putting that heme down, you feel me? Heme. My shit was cracked back like a Pez container. You feel me? If you old, you probably know what my shit was cranked open, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Dumbass liquor. And that's why I used to sit at the top, bro. I used to sit at the top, bro, because also all the partying went at, bro. Like, and you could sit at the top at Oakland's Coliseum, bro, and it wasn't even the top, bro. Like the top at SoFi is the top, bro. The top in Oakland really wasn't even the top, bro. We would be up that bitch partying, banging the fuck out that wall, bro. Pow, 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 pow. Bro, past the tree, past the heen. Pow, pow, smashing that wall, bro. You feel me? So, if Raiders paid Mac before Aaron Donald, where would we be at now? Still in Oakland or Vegas? No, we'd be in Vegas. The Raiders have been destined to leave Oakland for a long time, bro. He was in the holding cell. Donald can still bench press a tractor, probably. No, I mean, I'm not taking. I think he'd still be good, but you know, an aging 35-year-old defensive tackle, you know, it is what it's Aaron Donald, bro, and he's been out of the league for a couple years. All right, guys, I'm caught up to the chat. Love you guys. Thanks for partaking in the chat. We're gonna throw it over to our first segment of the show. Took us 45 minutes to get into the first segment, but that's because you guys are the star of my show, and we don't move on with the show until your guys' feelings get heard here in the Silver and Black Lounge. So I'm here, me here, Bento here, right here, middle screen, right, Bento, me here, all right, me here, all right. So we're gonna read this article. The Raiders have waived some players, right? I'm gonna go down here, okay? See, Bento, all right, Bento, here, okay. Me here. Me here. Okay? But I want you to be able to read with me, okay? Right here. Me move right there, okay? Me here. Alright, chat. Raiders signed 3 players and waived 3. This as of today. Alright, Henderson, Nevada. The Las Vegas Raiders have signed defensive end Patrick Johnson, linebacker Buddy Johnson. I wonder if they're related by any stretch of the imagination. What up, J-Dog? And wide receiver Devin Tompkins. You guys can let me know in the chat. Do you guys know anything about these 3 players? I'm assuming they're camp bodies. I'm just going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say they're camp bodies. You feel me? Raiders are just probably trying to get a couple guys in that look like they're going to fit the scheme a little bit better is what it seems to me, but you guys can let me know in the chat. All right. So here's Patrick Johnson. Let me light my Reginald up again because my Reginald went out. Me here. Hey. Me here. Son of a bitch. Don't think I ain't here. I'm watching you, you son of a bitch. You see me? I'm watching you, you son of a bitch. Just because you don't see me. Because you don't see me, goddammit. In that corner over there, goddammit. Me here. Son of a bitch. Me watching everything you reading in that That comment section, goddammit. Alright. Alright, guys, so let's get back into it. I was lighting up my Reggie. Alright, Patrick Johnson. Shout out to 30, man. We hit 35 likes, man. Shout out to you guys, bro. Appreciate you guys, man. Couldn't do it without you guys, man. Let's hit 40 likes. 40 likes is right there, boy. We can hit 40 likes. Share it out with your friends, all right? Patrick Johnson joins the Silver and Black for his 6th NFL season after spending the 2025 season with the Philadelphia Eagles, where he played in 9 games and finished with 3 tackles, a sack, 2 quarterback hits, and 1 tackle for loss, along with 5 total tackles on special teams. The 6'2", 248-pound defensive end has played in 70 career games with 2 starts with the Philadelphia Eagles from 2025 and the New York Giants 2024 after initially entering the league as a 7th-round draft pick, 234th overall by the Eagles in the 2021 NFL Draft. Johnson has totaled 14 tackles, 1 sack, 6 quarterback hits, 2 tackles for loss, 1 forced fumble, and 1 fumble recovery over his career. The Chattanooga, Tennessee native played 4 seasons at Tulane from 2017 to 2020, where he finished his senior season with the most sacks in the nation, 10, and became Tulane's career sack leader. So there's a little insight on Patrick Johnson, defensive end. Played 4 years with the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm always cool with taking dudes from the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the Eagles, if there's one thing that they have done right over the last, few years under Howie Roseman, is they draft extremely well. I will take a 7th-round pick, bro. I bet you a lot of these Eagles 7th-round picks, bro, probably produce more than a Raiders fucking 1st-round pick, dude. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to the Truth. He said we should have kept Tossie. He's going to get swooped up. I mean, we said that before. Truth. We cut Alaki Tossie before, and he cleared waivers, and we brought him back. So the Raiders might be playing with fire this time, but time will tell, right? I'm not going to cry over a guy, respectfully. I'm not saying you guys are crying, right? But I'm not going to get upset over a guy that I never even really got to see play. You know what I'm saying? Like, potential is potential, but we've drafted plenty of guys before that have had potential and they sucked. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just throwing it out there. Just keep that in mind. Raider Rich said, hopefully you do more collaborations with other Raider content creators. It was dope for you and 805, for you to have 805 on. Yeah, bro, I do that a lot. I just kind of got away from doing collabs, bro. But one thing about us, bro, and the lounge, the hashtag Raider Nation Network, what Dirty does, he does 2 channels. What Nutty Raider Nate does with Loaded Box, you feel me? What I do here is we try to get the opinions of the nation, you feel me? We have our opinions, man. You guys hear me, Nutty Raider Nate, and Dirty talk your guys' fucking ear off every day of the week, damn near, during football season. We like to get other people on the show and let them be the star of the show, so you ain't gotta fucking hear us talk all the time. You feel me? I love that you guys want to sit here and interact with us and can hear it, deal with us talking all the fucking time, bro. But I love getting other people on and you guys getting insights from other Raider fans, bro. It really means a lot to me. So that's a big part of what I do, and there's going to be a lot more of that coming forward. So thanks, Raider Rich, dude. So I appreciate your support as always, bro. But let's continue in with the article. All right, so we are moving on to Buddy Johnson, linebacker. Okay, let's get down so you guys can read with me here. All right, Buddy Johnson joins the Raiders for his 5th NFL season after entering the league as a 4th-round pick, 140th overall by the Pittsburgh Steelers in the 2021 NFL Draft. The 6'2", 240-pound linebacker in 33 games over his career with the Steelers, 2021, the Dallas Cowboys 2023, and 2020 through 2025, and the Indianapolis Colts in 2025, totaling 4 tackles and 1 tackle for loss on defense, as well as 23 tackles on special teams. Johnson started this season on the Cowboys practice squad and was elevated for 1 game before being signed to the Indianapolis Colts active roster in Week 5, where he played in 12 games. The Dallas, Texas native played 4 seasons at Texas A&M from 2017 through 2020, where he was a semi-finalist for the Butkus Award after leading the team in tackles with 86, tackles for loss with 8.5, and forced fumbles 2, while his 4 sacks total on the year was good for 2nd among the Aggies. So there's a little insight on Buddy Johnson. If you guys didn't know, I don't know nothing about these guys. In all honesty, if I'm throwing it out there, these guys are going to be camp bodies. I don't expect, respectfully, anything can happen, but I'm not expecting Patrick Johnson, Buddy Johnson, or Devin Tompkins to make the team, but it could happen. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. I just feel like this early in training camp, the Raiders are getting in camp bodies. They're getting people in that can compete with them. So there it is. So that's Buddy Johnson. All right. And the last person we signed, wide receiver. Okay. Devin Tompkins. Devin Tompkins joins the Silver and Black for his 5th NFL season after entering the league as an undrafted free agent with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2022. The 5'8", 155-pound wide receiver has played in 36 career games with the Buccaneers from 22 to 23, Carolina Panthers in 24, and Atlanta Falcons in 25, totaling 29 receptions, 162 yards, and 1 touchdown, as well as 13 carries, 94 yards. Tompkins has also seen some action as a returner in his career, posting 368 yards on 42 punts, 42 punt returns, averaging 8.9 per punt return, and 1,005 yards on 45 kickoff returns, averaging around 22.3 yards per kick return. The Fort Myers, Florida native played 4 seasons at Utah State from 2018 through 2021, where he set single season records in 2021 in receptions with 102, receiving yards for 1,704, while also tying the school record for consecutive 100-yard receiving games with 6 and 100-yard receiving games in a single season with 9. So there's a little insight on Devin Tompkins. Once again, these are all guys that I think are going to be camp bodies. I don't think any of these guys are going to make the roster. You know, the Raiders are bringing in guys that they might have a chance to fill the system. You know, linebacker, this guy, Buddy Johnson, and to move myself, this guy might have a chance. I don't know if he plays inside linebacker, but if he plays inside linebacker, he'll probably have a chance. Linebacker at overall, he's going to have a chance because the Raiders are extremely thin at linebacker. And I don't know why instead of bringing in Buddy Johnson, we didn't bring in fucking, what's his face, Bobby Wagner. You know what I'm saying? Like, we should have brought in Bobby Wagner is who we should have brought in, but it is what it is, man. Let's continue. Let me grab my vaporizer real quick, guys, before we move on to the next article. As you're going to see right here in corresponding moves, the Raiders have waived wide receiver Jonathan Brady, linebacker Chris Thomas, and fan favorite defensive tackle Laki Tassi. So let me know in the chat right now, man. I'm going to ask you guys this question. Drop a 1 in the chat if Laki Tassi clears waivers and comes back to the Raiders. Drop a 2 in the chat if you think Laki Tassi, that's his final step, his final chance at being a Raider. I'm going to grab my vaporizer, take a urine real quick. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Let me know in the chat, man. We'll get back to your guys' comments. All right, chat, we back. How we feeling in the chat right now, man? What the response is looking like, man? Hey, Bueno, you ever heard the story of me falling out a 2-story window, bro? That shit ain't no fun. You feel me? If you've ever been to my crib, I got 2 stories, bro. And one time, I had like lost my balance, gang, by my window behind me. Y'all ever seen that window behind me? Boy, done fell out that bitch. Tight shit, boy. Type shit. All right, let me see what y'all on. So I said drop a 1 in the chat if Tassi makes it back. Drop a 2 in the chat if Tassi never plays for the Raiders again. So Raider Dangerfield does think he's going to clear waivers and make it back. Frank Weber said no. Cool Kev says 1. So he's got him coming back. Alec M's got him coming back. Charm City's got him coming back. Captain Point got him coming back. Alfredo don't got him coming back. You feel me? So there we go. I love you guys. Appreciate you guys for partaking in that, bro. It really means a lot to me, man. So we have the majority think he's going to come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 he's coming back. 6 he's coming back now with Sal, and only 2 people that don't think he's coming back. Laki Tassi's cleared waivers before, guys. You feel me? And now with a whole position change, I kind of expect him to clear waivers again. But at the same time, you never know. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, much love, guys. We are 4 likes away from 40 likes, man. You know, I haven't had a 40 like stream since the Max Crosby stream. If you're watching this post stream, man, hype it up. Hype it up, chat. Hype it up, bro. The Max Crosby stream, top 5 in most hype videos on YouTube. I think we're gonna have a great stream. We haven't even got to John Gruden yet, man. So hopefully y'all ain't got nothing to do no more. And I gotta go to work, but I already sold in on this show. So I still got to do the John Gruden shit. And that's like 40 minutes. So that's going to take like another hour to cover, man. So hopefully you guys are locked in. Get you a drink. Pull up to the lounge. I got me a couple gin and juice cups. We going in, man. You feel me? So let's slide on over to the next article. You feel me? All right, so the Raiders hosted some workouts this morning, chat. So we hosted some workouts. Shout out to Ryan McFadden. Let me know how you guys feel about these workouts, bro. All right. So, Raiders, according to Ryan McFadden on Twitter, Raiders hosted workouts for the following players per the league's transaction wire this morning. Running back Miles Sanders, wide receiver KJ Hamler. There's Devin Tompkins. We signed him already. KC Washington, wide receiver. Tight end Zach Kuntz. Linebacker Buddy Johnson. We already signed him. And Patrick Johnson. We already signed him. So the Raiders brought in running back Miles Sanders. That's probably going to be the most, name worthy there that all of us are going to think. I thought most of us should know who Miles Sanders is. Played in Philadelphia. And I'm not mistaken. I think he won a Super Bowl with the Eagles. I mean, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not 100% certain, but I know he played for the Eagles. Just don't know if he was there for the Super Bowl year. I'm just going to assume he was. Miles Sanders. What's your guys' thoughts on Miles Sanders, bro? I actually wouldn't mind bringing in Miles Sanders, bro. I'll take Miles Sanders over Dylan Lave. Bro, Dylan Lave sucks, dog. Respectfully. Like, I hate saying that, bro. I hate saying people suck because people take it the wrong way, bro. He don't suck. But he sucks, dude. He fucking sucks, dog. Like, bro, imagine having a cunts jersey walking around Vegas, dog. That shit would be illmatic. That shit would be cunts everywhere. No, I would fuck with Miles Sanders for surely. I'm with you. I'm definitely with you, Charm City. As like a second down, as a third option. I mean, Mike Washington for surely about to be the second option. I mean, unless Miles Sanders makes the roster and beats him out. The one thing that concerns me about Mike Washington, Chaz, he's got fumble problems. That's my biggest concern with Mike Washington, is he fumbles the ball. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys know, but Mike Washington actually has a football channel, or a YouTube channel is what I meant to say. And on his YouTube channel, he dropped his first video about his whole mindset, his workouts, which is cool to see. I love when players make YouTube channels to show the fans how they work. I'm on Max Crosby's side this year, so I'm not going to shit on Max Crosby. But see, like Max Crosby went from showing people his workouts to doing a podcast. Like, I mean, I hope Mike Washington don't transition, but like that's what fans want to see, bro. Like, yeah, you're gonna have some fans that are gonna enjoy podcasts and shit, but at the same time, when you do podcasts, like my boy Severe said, you leave yourself open for interpretation, and some Raider fans are probably gonna interpret that you care more about your podcast than you do football because you're not even working out on your football on your YouTube channel. You're just showing podcasts and bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But respectfully, Max Crosby. I know Max Crosby, I don't know, but I'd have to say maybe somebody has said my name about Max Crosby around Max Crosby somewhere, bro, because respectfully, and this isn't for a good thing, bro. Like I wish I wouldn't be so critical of Max. He probably knows I hate him. Bro, I'm sure some of y'all can probably attest, bro. Man, if there's one Raider fan out there, bro, if there's any of them that he's probably ever heard of that, bro, he fucking hates you, it's fucking me, dog. And I that's not for a good thing, bro. Like, I don't want to be known as somebody who fucking hates Max. I don't hate Max, bro. I love Max. I love that he's a Raider. I just don't like his shit. You know what I'm saying? No, Super Muck 1, I don't hate Max. I hated his bullshit, bro. I hated the podcast. I hated it's either me or Antonio Pierce. I never hated him, but no, I've been extremely critical of what Max Crosby has done, but I have turned a new page. Raider Ben has turned a new leaf. I have extended the branch olive to Max Crosby, and I'm going out, and I'm going to go out this year after he dropped that Raider Way video, bro. I feel like Max is locked in. If Max is locked in, I'm locked in. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm locked in, bro. Yeah, the cigars, the Antonio Pierce shit, the wanting Antonio Pierce and then losing and then getting mad that you're losing when you won Antonio Pierce. Like, it goes on and on and on and on and on. But I'm not going to get into that, bro. I'm over that I've turned a new leaf, like I said, with Max. So anyways, guys, once again, before we move on to the John Gruden AFC West preview that this stream is mainly about, how we feeling about Miles Sanders or KJ Hamler? KJ Hamler's name rings a little bit. You know what I'm saying? The thorn bush is crazy. That might be comment of the night, Cool Kev. Your comment might go on the whiteboard tonight, man. So shout out to the chat, bro. Let me show you guys the whiteboard for all my new members, bro. Let me switch it over to my main screen so I'm on the big screen. That was a great comment, Cool Kev. It's probably going to go up on the board. I'm not going to lie. So once again, guys, if you guys aren't aware of the membership program, the founders of the lounge. So check this out. Between now and August 31st, everybody that becomes a member of the channel's name is going on this whiteboard. We got 3 members tonight. We had, or 3 tonight and 1 yesterday. So Aunt 6 joined the membership program. Captain Point, Dirty Raider, Raider Dangerfield, and Milk of Bees. That's actually 5 people, man. So shout out to you guys. You got, not only are you going to get up on this board, this is not the end all be all because I have kindergarten handwriting. This will be done. You get your chance to enter yourself in monthly giveaways for NFL jerseys. Right now, I am seven members away from giving away 2 NFL jerseys in September. So if you want to give yourself a chance at that, man, join in on the membership program. 99 cents until August 31st. You get yourself in, reserve your seat, your legacy break in the lounge. I know I'm not the biggest content creator. I know I'm not the Raiders, but when this shit goes off, and I know this channel is going to go back up because we've been there before, this is your chance, bro, to get in on it, man. And for you guys, man, that are in the Al Davis Club, the highest membership, you guys get 2 entries into the jersey giveaway every single month, man. So shout out. Fucking Alfredo, I seen your comment, you son of a bitch. You get 2 entries to the giveaway. As he said Raider name. Raider Jeff's name ticks up like an 8th of the Bruh, tell me why when I was writing everybody's name, Alfredo, I was like, bro, why did everybody's name get bigger and got... I guess it's worthy though, bro. I guess it's worthy because Jeff has been the longest tenured member of my channel. D Menace right behind him, Bruce Willis right behind him. So my top 3 members of my channel for the longest time are those 3 guys. So I guess it's only willing, you know what I'm saying, that their names be the biggest. He said you gotta buy a new board because of Jeff. Y'all are fucking scumbags, dude. I fucking love Jeff, dude. Stop being a piece of shit. What up, Richard Lyon? I see you on Twitch, bro. I don't know if there's a bunch of people on Twitch, Richard Lyon, but I got a lot of people on YouTube. We got 40 people, man. Shout out to you guys. We're 3 likes away from 40 likes if you haven't hit the like button. All right, guys. So you guys ready? Drop a 1 in the chat if you guys are ready to get into John Gruden. You guys are pieces of shit on that Jeff shit, bro. You guys fucking assholes, dog. Jeff needs his own board. Bro, I'm snitching. Hell, I'm bro. Hold on, Jeff. I'm about to tell Jeff right now. You said pieces of shit. Y'all are getting snitched on, bro. I'm a snitch, and I'm snitching. Hey, Jeff. Where's it at? Jeff right now on Instagram. 401 Raider Jeff. You're probably lucky it's 2:30 in the morning. Hey, Jeff. They in here talking big shit on you right now. The entire chat. Hey, bruh. Hey, gang. Bruh, they said you need an entire motherfucking dry erase board, gang. Bro, you better get in here and get on that ass, bro. Like all Diddy too. No Diddy lube, just all Diddy, boy. You better come in here and get on that ass, boy. They in here talking. All right, y'all fucked. I done snitched. Raider Ben snitched. I snitched. Y'all are fucked. Y'all are fucked. Jeff's about to come in here, bro, like motherfucking Goldberg in WWC WrestleMania coming through the goddamn wall, goddammit, you son of a bitch. He about to be like the Kool-Aid man and be like, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? He about to be on that ass, bro. He said you got to make room on that board. Man, join the membership, Rosetown. 99 cents. Rosetown, you ain't in here? It's $1. Rosetown, get in here for $1, bro. You can get your chance at winning a jersey. Oh, yeah. Looks. I just played the sticker. Hey, play it again. Hey, play the Twitch sticker again. We need that shit one more time. That shit was... No, that's when them stickers are great, bro. I don't know who found that, bro. I don't know if it was Furbo or Richard Lyon, but you're a smart bastard. You're a smart son of a bitch. Hey, shout out to 45 people, man. We're what? 3 likes away from 40 likes, man. Jump in on the action and hit the like button. Raider. Yeah. My name's Jeff. Bro, y'all need to, bro, y'all about to be fucked, bro. When Jeff comes in here, bro, y'all about to be fucked. I get it though. I'm a big Kobe fan, so whenever I see athletes rapping, which Kobe did, or being extra, that's exactly what it is, Muck One. I have a lot of love for Max, bro. Like, I'm a diehard Raider through and through, bro. I do Raider content every single day throughout the regular season. You feel me? I do all the Raider games. I just got a new job because I lost my last job, so I might not be here every Sunday, but trust and believe, bro. You want somebody to watch play-by-play, bro? You want some play-by-play, bro? Tap into the channel, bro. Definitely tap into the channel, bro. Truth, I like KJ Hamler too. I wouldn't mind picking up KJ Hamler, but I'm with you, bro. It's probably gonna affect the development of Dante Thornton, so I'm kind of out on that. Jeff about to light up his candle and jump on the live. Jeff dealing with the y'all are assholes, dude. Do I think Vita Vea is a real possibility? Yeah, I do. And the reason why I do, Super Muck, is because there's ties there to Tom Brady and John Spytek. And you know, I think just because they have the ties, they have the ties to Vita Vea. I think Vita Vea is going to at least give them a selling point, right? Like, let me just hear what they have to say. I mean, Tom Brady and John Spytek were able to fucking convince Clint Kubiak to come here, bro. So if they're able to convince Clint Kubiak, you know, I think that they'll have a real chance to convince Vita Vea as well, bro. So excited for it. I do think there's a real possibility because the biggest hole on our roster right now, in my opinion, outside of wide receiver one, which I really don't think is that big of a fucking issue right now, because there's really no wide receiver ones we're going to be able to have a chance to get unless the Raiders want to go try to make a move for Justin Jefferson, which I don't think that's going to happen. So yeah, I think the biggest hole is D tackle, especially nose tackle, like, because we're going to go into a 3-4 base and we have no 3-4 base nose tackles. Vita Vea is a 3-4 base nose tackle. So, but you know, I think there's a real possibility there because there's connections, and when there's connections, there's chances. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the 40 people. We had 40 likes. Shout out to the chat, man. 40 likes, 11:40 at night, man. You feel me? 2:40 on the East Coast. We got 40 plus people in the building, bro. Shout out to you guys, man. Much love. I really do appreciate y'all, boys. You guys know what time it is, bro. Hit the like button. Join in on the conversation, man. Get your comments in the chat. All right, guys. So I said drop a 1 if you guys are ready for the John Gruden shit. Looks like everybody's ready for the John Gruden shit. Cool Kev, like, man, fuck the John Gruden shit. But here we go, man. We got John Gruden AFC West preview. Here we go, man.
AFC West, make the playoffs.
Okay, so let's go ahead and... All right, I gotta take my ugly mug out of here. We're gonna get John Gruden, the boy on the big screen. What up, Abel Gomez? Much love, dude. Nice to see you, my boy. I haven't seen you in a while. Glad to see you're still around. You're still chugging, my friend. Love you, dog. Thanks for coming by the stream. We're getting into some John Gruden. Guys, we're gonna kind of commentate over it. Shout out to the John Gruden YouTube page, man. He's talking all things Raiders. You know what I'm saying? So definitely ready for the new season as well, Abel. Thanks for coming by the stream tonight, bro. So like I said, this might be a longer stream, guys. I think this segment's like 40 minutes. So get your drinks, pull up to the lounge, get you a cigar, whatever. We got to lock in. I'll take my big ass mug over here and we're just gonna pause it in between segments and get our thoughts on the whole shit. So
It's just me. Now let's do one more team in the AFC.
Save the best for left, John.
Raiders. Okay, the Las Vegas Raiders. God, I love the Raiders.
Yeah, I love you too, John Gruden.
Raiders.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If we wouldn't have got Clint Kubiak, I know people was calling me crazy, bro. I'd have took John Gruden back in a fucking heartbeat, bro. I know what the Raiders mean to him, bro, and you know, he got fucked by the league. You know what I'm saying? With the whole fucking debacle with the whole fucking... Apparently they said it was racist comments or whatever, but whatever. This isn't about that, man. But I fuck with John Gruden. I fuck with coaches that want to be coaches of the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to find guys that really embrace what it means to be a Raider, and John Gruden did that, you know. And you can sit here and make fun of John Gruden's picks and be like, oh, well, his draft picks were garbage. You know, John Gruden drafted Clelin Ferrell and blah, blah, blah. That's cool, bro, but guess what? John Gruden had the Raiders in the playoffs. What other coach can you name in the last 20 years that got the Raiders back to the playoffs outside of Jack Del Rio but John Gruden? I'll wait. I don't care about how he drafted. Yeah, that shit sucked. That shit was fucking terrible, dog. But if Henry Ruggs would have never got in trouble, bro, if he never got canceled by the league, Henry Ruggs would have probably been the best wide receiver in that draft class and a bona fide superstar. And that's no disrespect to that lady and her dog that got killed. You feel me? Rest in peace to them. A lot of lives were ruined that night. But the point I'm trying to make is John Gruden was about to turn Henry Ruggs into Derek Carr and Derek Carr into fucking superstars. You guys can argue if you want in the chat. We can go back and forth. That's fine. But I'm telling you right now, John Gruden was building something special, and the NFL ripped the rug out from underneath us. So let's continue.
They got work to do. We all know that. They were 3-14 last year, 1-5 in the AFC West. They play their games in the beautiful Allegiant Stadium right on the Strip in Vegas, man. Problem is, it's not really a home game advantage because these other
That part, goddammit, tell him, John Gruden, you son of a bitch. I'm about sick of spending all that money going to Vegas, goddammit. And your whole stadium be full of Steeler fans and Chief fans, goddammit. I'm trying to party with Raider fans. You want to know why we go to LA every year, chat? You want to know why we go to LA? Because there's Raider fans in LA. There ain't shit in Vegas. Respectfully. And I know there's some of you guys that live in Vegas and shit. So shout out to you guys. You feel me? Much love to you guys. You feel me? But that's besides the point. The point I'm trying to make is there ain't no fan base in terms of the grand scheme of fan bases, goddammit. Stop selling your tickets, you son of a bitch. What up, Money Chuck? What up with you, bro? I know you don't like John Gruden, but what up with you, gang? Hit the like button.
other teams are buying all of our tickets. They're really pissing me off. I mean, I see more Steeler fans than Raider fans. Then I see more Bronco fans than Raider fans. Quit selling your AFC
Here we go.
West.
We got to play that back.
That'd be nice. The Raiders AFC West make the play. AFC West.
Come on, bro. Where was I just at?
An overall pick.
Just the beginning. Fuck
Nice.
it.
The Raiders are 7-27 in the last 2 seasons, and GM John.
All right, I fucked it up. Let's just play it from the
AFC
beginning again.
Make the playoffs.
Run it from the top. Shout out to 45. Hit the like button. 2 likes from 45.
AFC West. How about the Raiders?
Sipping on gin and
the Las
juice.
Vegas Raiders.
Hey, chat. What y'all sipping on, boy? I got some gin and juice. Cranberry grape in the lounge. In the lounge, drinking some cranberry grape with gin and juice.
God, I love the Raiders.
I love you too, John.
Anyways, the Raiders, they got work to do. We all know that. They were 3-14.
We got to just run the fan shit back, bro. That's a
1-5
fact.
in the AFC West. They play their games in the beautiful Allegiant Stadium right on the Strip in Vegas, man. Problem is, it's not really a home game advantage because these other teams are buying all of our tickets. They're really pissing me off. I mean, I see more Steeler fans than Raider fans. Then I see more Bronco fans than Raider fans. Quit selling your tickets. But
Yeah, God damn it. You heard him? You heard John right there. Stop selling your tickets, God damn it, you son of a bitch. You heard it here from Benther. I'm gonna come through your TV screen. I'm gonna get on that ass. You keep selling them tickets. I'm coming through that screen and I'm getting on that ass, God damn it, you son of a bitch. Let me find out one of y'all are selling y'all tickets to a Chief fan. I promise you. I promise you, bro. Coming through that screen, God damn it.
the Raiders have a new head coach, Clint Kubiak. Kubiak comes to the Raiders from the Seattle Seahawks, where he was the offensive coordinator. We'll get into Kubiak in just a minute. Great offensive coach. They also are led by John Spytek, the general manager who comes from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is Spytek's second season in charge of the Silver and Black. And they got a guy named Tom Brady helping. Can you imagine having Tom Brady walking around your facility? Whew, that'd be nice. The Raiders are 7-27 in the last 2 seasons.
This is a question, chat. How many times you guys think John Gruden had to bite his tongue on how he felt about Tom Brady, the NFL, and everything when he did this? We'll put the over-under on 5 times that he had to bite his tongue and they probably had to edit this. I'm going to take the over on 5 times at least John Gruden had to bite his tongue when he made this, bro, because we all know John Gruden is the kind of person to speak his mind and don't bite his tongue. And they probably had to edit this shit a couple times. I'm just going to say that, bro. I'm going to put the over on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Willie. I said, will we drink it? Frank Weber got the high life. Charm City said water, not for sure. I know it's late for you, for surely. Rose drinking that Douce. Saludos, bro. Cheers to that, my boy. I'm sipping on some gin and juice, man. It's my girl's favorite drink, bro. So, well, look, I'm doing a late night stream. I'm gonna be up for a little bit. You feel me? Let me pour up a drink. We're having a good show tonight, man. Like, drop a 1 in the chat if you think it's been a good show, bro. And how y'all feel, bro? I think it's been good so far. But fuck, we was killing, dude, just me in the chat for like what 45 minutes, and now we into the heart of the show. We got plenty more content. Shout out to all my overnight people that are working. I know y'all loving this shit. You feel me? I know Cool Kev works overnight. Boy, he chilling, probably loving this shit right now. I appreciate y'all, man. I couldn't do this shit without y'all though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. All right, let's continue. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all, boys. I see the ones in the chat. They don't go unnoticed, man. Y'all never go unnoticed. Rosetown, Raider Dangerfield, Charm City. We still on the first segment. Hey, James, for what's quality content, bro? You can't rush quality, bro. If there's one thing I was told in life, if you want to be great at something, bro, you can't rush it, bro. Don't rush it. I'm not here to rush it. You feel me? I don't got to go to work till 10 o'clock in the morning, boy. I got till at least 2 in the morning, 3, 4 in the morning before I got to go to bed. You feel me? So we locked in with the lounge, boy, with Benter, boy. Join the membership program, 99 cents. Get your chance at a jersey, man. You feel me? Maybe even 2 of them if we hit 40 by the end of August, man. So, saludos. My boy SoCal Sal, appreciate you, dog. He said, I'm off. I'm good. Yeah, I'm chilling, bro. I just got home from work like an hour and a half ago. We chilling. Let's continue.
And GM John Spytek, he is giving.
Oh, let's get it, man. John, let's hear it in the chat. Let's hear it. Raiders, bro. 50, boy. We about to hit 50 at midnight, bro. Let rock. We 2 likes away from 50. I'm glad y'all. I'm glad y'all are enjoying the content, bro. I love y'all, boys. You feel me? Like I said, hit the like button. 1 like away from 50 of them likes, boy. Half a century mark, bro. I couldn't do it without y'all, man. Get ready for it, man. Benter is on his way back, boy. So get ready for it, bro. We got a whole bunch of Raiders.
The autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song, he sweeps along,
Swaggering
boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears a hooded sash, with a silver hat about his head, and a bristling black mustache. He growls as he storms the country, a villain big and bold. And the trees all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging
just for fun.
He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered. And
hey, shout out to y'all. Hey, chat. Listen, bro. Listen. You guys know how long it's been since I've had a stream where we hit 50 plus likes in the live stream. I mean, I've been live for an hour and 20 minutes and we're at 50 likes. Bro. You guys are fucking awesome, dude. Like, you guys are really fucking awesome, dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember the last time I hit 50 likes in a live stream, bro. At least this year, bro. So this is the first one. This is the beginning of something great, bro. Like I said, them likes, the more likes we get, bro, the more people are coming in here, bro. The more people will welcome you into the community, getting more members in the lounge, bro. More conversations to be had, man. So appreciate, man. This is for you guys, bro. You feel me? Like, 50 likes, bro. That's nice, bro. That's fucking nice. I couldn't do it without you guys, bro. So half 100 in an hour, bro. I got half of 100 likes in an hour. You guys over here talking about Gruden's face. All right, let's continue, guys.
The Raiders, a facelift, man. They're going to have a brand new look to them. A lot of coming and going here with this franchise. They hit the reset button. Head coach Clint Kubiak comes in with 2 new coordinators. Andrew.
What up,
Janoko,
D1?
and
Nice
Rob
to see
Leonard,
you, brother.
Former defensive line coach, has been appointed as the defensive coordinator. All 3 of these coaches are under 40 years old. So there's a youth movement in Vegas. I kind of like that. Kirk
Yeah, Charm City. Definitely shout out to everybody for hitting the like button.
They brought
Over
in some
50 an hour.
off-the-radar wide receivers. Jalen Naylor from the Minnesota Vikings. Derek Young, a receiver from the Seattle Seahawks. They brought in fullback Connor Hayward.
Okay, so I want to hear how he feels about the wide receiver room. So we're going to just 234.35. So we're going to go back to 234.10. Okay, so we'll talk about our additions. And shout out to D1 Chosen, 973. I've known D1 Chosen for like 10 years. You know, I've known him for a long time. Real deal Dolphins fan. Hey, D1, how you feeling about Tua, bro? Bro, D1 chosen. Him and original LA original used to talk so much shit to each other about Justin Herbert and Tua, and D1 chosen has supported Tua for a very long time. I want to know what's your thoughts on Tua not being there, D1. I'm gonna have to may have to get you on the show, D1 chosen, if you want to jump on the podcast week 1 and talk your Dolphins with us, bro. I don't have any Dolphins fans I can get a hold of, but if you want to join the show, bro, let me know. But yeah, man, what's your thoughts on the new look Dolphins without Tua? So shout out to D1 chosen, definitely one of the realest guys I know on here, bro. Sucks he's a Dolphins fan. He'd be a better Raider fan, but you know, at the end of the day, cool people nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to D1 for coming by the stream. Anybody ever try a dark horse? Now I've heard of White Wolf. You ever heard of White Wolf? Yeah, I am just a little bit jealous of that whiteboard, man. How about you guys fill up the whiteboard, man, and drop $1 and become a member of the program, dude? You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely jealous. He's got like fucking 500 members. God damn it. I need 40 so I can give away 2 jerseys. I want to give you guys 2 jerseys. I need like 7 more members. God damn it. And I'm going to give you guys a jersey. I'm going to give 2 of you motherfuckers a jersey, or one of you guys might win them both. Who knows? God damn it. He said, I'm going to unlike, so you have 49. Fuck you, you son of a bitch. I gotta chill out with my language. I'm trying not to cuss so much.
All 3 of these coaches are under 40 years old. So there's a youth movement in Vegas. I kind of like that. Kirk Cousins comes in from Atlanta at quarterback. They brought in some off-the-radar wide receivers. Jalen Naylor from the Minnesota Vikings. Derek Young, a receiver from the Seattle Seahawks. They brought in fullback Connor Hayward from the Steelers. And they brought in a big-time center, Tyler Linderbaum. Gave him a lot of money to be in the pivot for the silver and black. He comes in from the Baltimore Ravens. They also signed Spencer Burford, former starting guard with the 49ers. And on defense, man, they totally made over.
Hey, shout out to I Show You Many People and Places. He said, we will see. What fan are you a team of, my friend? Thanks for coming by the stream. I want to know what fan you're a team of, bro. Where you watching me from tonight, my boy? Thanks for tapping in. That bottom left corner size of Ben's. Hey, go fuck yourself. God damn it. Charm City? I'll erase your name off of that motherfucker. Keep playing with me, you son of a bitch. I'll take your name off that motherfucker just as fast as I put that motherfucker up. God damn it. No, I'm just fucking with you. I love you guys, man. Feel me? I do this shit for y'all boys.
Their linebacking core. Nakobe Dean comes in from Philadelphia. Quay Walker comes in from the Green Bay Packers. They bring in Benito Jones, a nose tackle from the Miami Dolphins.
Hey, don't sleep on Benito Jones, bro. Hey, for surely. So there it is. Locked in. D1 chosen. Week 1 on the podcast, man. Like I said, I only get people on the podcast that know ball, bro. D1 chosen, Miami Dolphins fans, going to be on the podcast talking all things Raiders, Dolphins, giving you guys a Dolphins perspective coming into week 1, man. So shout out to D1 chosen. Appreciate you, brother. If you're not already following me on Instagram, D1 chosen, you might already. If not, official Silver and Black Lounge on Instagram. If one of my moderators got my Instagram, bro, drop my Instagram in the chat. I think Nightbot's been posting the Instagram, so if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, Nightbot posted it. It's probably way the fuck up here because it only posts like once every 20 minutes. It's right here. So here's my socials, the Silver and Black Lounge on IG, official Silver and Black Lounge on Kick at RaiderBin_209. We also have a TikTok at Silver and Black Lounge on TikTok, and on Twitch, Silver and Black Gaming on Twitch. So there's all my socials. You guys can tap into those. Where we post the other content at, man. So yeah, we got Benito Jones. What's your thoughts on Benito Jones? Just quick, because I know you're in the chat, bro. I like the addition of Benito Jones, bro. I think he's an underrated. He's a really good run stopper. He's not great against the run, but he's a 2-gapper, bro. Benito Jones can demand 2 gaps, and I'm excited for that, bro, because the Raiders need a 2-gapper on the interior of their defensive line, and Benito Jones is a 2-gapper. So let me know your opinion on that, man. We're 45 people, 1 like away from 55 likes, chat. We're moving up. We're moving up, chat. I show you. I'm just gonna call you people and places. For each touchdown this season, I will get something Raiders. So I'm asking you a question though, people and places. What team do you like, And where are you watching the stream from? That's what I want to know. Alec M said Quay Walker and Nakobe Dean gonna ball out. I'm excited for Nakobe Dean. It's just if everything goes right and he stays good in terms of health. I think he's an all-pro. I mean, Nakobe Dean, when he's an all-pro, when he's healthy, he's an all-pro. It's just the thing is he hasn't been healthy, dog, and I don't know what his health is looking like. Shout out to the chat, 55 likes. Only do it because of you guys, man. Continue to hit the like button. Let's go to 60. Every time we up the margin, bro, we keep hitting them. I know you guys can do it, chat. Much love, bro. So yeah, if he could stay healthy, bro, I think Dean can be an all-pro linebacker. For this season, for each win, I will do an ice bucket tub barrel on my channel. Okay, so he's giving himself a little free shout out. Hey, people and places, if you want to join my stream one night and talk about the Raiders before you promote your channel in my chat, I'd appreciate that, bro. At least take me out to dinner before you fuck me. You know what I'm saying? At least take me to see a movie and then dinner before you just fuck me in my chat by promoting your channel. Much appreciated, brother. But thank you. Thank you. That was much needed. Anyways, so shout out to D1 Chosen. He pretty much reiterated what I said. He's a good run stuffer and takes on 2 linemen. So that's exactly what I just said. That's what the Raiders need, though. Like, he's not great at it. He's not fucking Vita Vea like we talked about earlier, but he's good. He's decent in a 3-4 scheme. So shout out to D1 Chosen. Like I said, bro, I know people who know ball. You feel me? So he knows ball. That's why he's going to be on the podcast. I've never heard of a white horse. I'm going to look that up right now. I think they're talking about drinking or something. For each field goal kick to get 1 or 3, I will wear my Raiders cap. So you're only going to wear a Raiders cap if... Okay, never mind. I'm not going to go back and forth with you anymore. Thanks, people, to places, bro. Like, 54 just went back to 55. You fucking son of a bitch. Keep hating on me, Raider Paul. You son of a bitch. Go fuck yourself. Roddy Dangerfield, always an issue of health. As the saying goes, your best ability is availability, and D needs to be available. Exactly, Raider Dangerfield, bro. We know ball. He's an all-pro. I mean, I don't think anybody will debate with you, bro, that Nakobe Dean is a great player and a potential all-pro if he stays healthy. Let me put myself on the big screen again, chat. Listen to me when I tell you this. Just look at me in my eyes, bro, because I'm gonna give you guys some ball right now. When was the last time the Raiders not only had a linebacker, but have had a linebacker that can cover sideline for sideline? I think some of you guys probably, no offense, but some of you guys don't know the difference between like a middle linebacker and a middle linebacker that can cover sideline to sideline. The last middle linebacker I think that the Raiders have had that can cover sideline to sideline, which is what I consider true middle linebackers, is back to Kirk Morrison and Thomas Howard days, bro. That's how long it's been. Rolando McClain was supposed to be that guy, and he never did anything for us. You know what I'm saying? But Nakobe Dean, even though he's undersized, he is the first linebacker that we've probably had in a very long time that can truly run sideline to sideline, can cover the run game or cover people in the pass game and truly set the edge and make tackles and blitz and do it all, bro. He can do it all. There's no mistake about it. The issue is health. So, that's one thing I think that we got to keep in perspective, Chad. It's not only we're getting a linebacker, but we're getting a real deal linebacker, dog, that can cover sideline to sideline, and those are hard to find. It's hard to find a middle linebacker that can run between the hashes, hashes are like 40 yards, right? And it's like 25 yards from the hash to the sideline. So you're talking about dudes having to cover 40 yards just the middle of the field, bro. From sideline, horizontal 40 yards on top of 40 yards vertical. Like, it's different, bro. Like, it's completely different, bro. That's when you start to break down football even deeper, bro. When you're talking about inside the hash, outside the hash mark, shit like that. That's a whole, there's levels to football, respectfully. I'm not calling nobody dumb, so don't say that. I know a lot of you guys are smart and a lot of you guys understand what I'm talking about. But there's layers to football, bro. You feel me? There's layers to this shit, bro. And linebackers that can cover sideline to sideline, play inside the hash, outside the hash, are different than just your average linebacker, dude. And Nakobe Dean is a sideline to sideline linebacker, bro. He's different. It's just his. So. All right, let's continue.
Tyrod Johnson.
Rest in peace, Thomas Howard.
Nickel cornerback of the Buffalo Bills. A lot of newcomers They've added a lot of veteran coaches and veteran players, but the Raiders also are bringing in an interesting draft class, led by Fernando Mendoza, the Heisman Trophy winner.
Bro, we're about to hit
out of
60
Indiana,
likes, bro.
number 1 overall pick. He will be the quarterback of the future for the Silver and Black. At the top of the second round, they take Traden Stukes. He's a safety, nickel, corner, hybrid guy at Arizona, interesting player. Third round, they take Kieron Crawford, edge rusher. Played at Arkansas State, transferred to Auburn. They need depth off the edge. They also drafted in the third round Trey Zune. I like that name, from Texas A&M. He played left tackle. He played center. I think he's going to start his career with the Raiders at guard. And then in the fourth round, they trade up to get Jermad McCoy out of Tennessee, the Volunteers. Here's a corner a lot of people thought was going to go very high. He had that injury, didn't play in the 2025 season, but the Raiders saw that 4.38 he ran at his pro timing date. They like that pick right there.
Bro, so check this out, bro. See, we're talking about project players, chat. I see y'all in the chat, man. If you haven't hit the like button, bro, we're still 40 strong. We're at 55 likes. I know we can hit that 60 like mark, man. Bruh, if Jermad McCoy, bro, if the Raiders can get lucky, which typically we don't do, bro, if we get lucky, so this is what I'm hearing. So I'm just going to tell you guys what I'm hearing. Listen, I tell you guys, I'm just a content creator, bro. So I only go off of reports I read, right? And I only follow legitimate sources. Like when I follow reports, I follow legitimate sources. As you guys seen tonight, we posted Ryan McFadden. Those are legitimate sources, guys that work for major networks that cover the Raiders. So these guys know what they're talking about, right? From what I'm hearing, it's not Jermad McCoy's time now, like his current. That's the issue. Right now he can play. It's how is his knee gonna react to the surgery 1 game or 100 games down the road? That's the concern. So the expectation was never, is Jermad McCoy gonna play? It was, how long is he gonna play? That's the reason why. I mean, if you guys were following the Raiders in training camp, Clint Kubiak was telling y'all, I mean, we're gonna fucking we got him on a pitch count. And that's because it's the longevity. It's the longevity. That's one of the main reasons why teams missed. They didn't want to take him in the first round, because when you take players in the first round, chat, you know, you want guys that are going to be cornerstone foundational pieces for your organization. And you can't afford to take a risk on a guy with such a significant injury, because yes, he might ball for you right now, but you don't know what he's going to give you down the road. And when we're talking top 10 picks where Jermad McCoy was drafted, you're not going to invest in that guy not knowing that his future, he's going to be able to stay healthy or not. It's just too much of a risk. That's the reason why I told you guys the gamble the Raiders take when you draft a quarterback number 1 overall. Like if you don't start him and you don't take advantage of that contract, like it's pretty much just wasting him. You know, but that's a story for another stream. I'm not going to get into that. But the point I'm trying to make is that if Jermad McCoy can get anything, if we get anything out of Jermad McCoy, bro, we got an all-pro corner, top 10 draft pick, probably the best corner in the draft in the 4th round. And if we get 2 or 3 seasons out of him, bro, that's a fucking steal. That's a steal, bro. We're talking best defensive player borderline in the entire draft. And yeah, we only got him for 3 years, but how many of these guys in the first round are even going to make it out of their rookie contract? Dude, the more players bust in the first round than make it. A lot of these guys that are drafted in front of him, that's why he's pissed, and that's the mindset. Because a lot of these players that were drafted above Jermad McCoy probably aren't even going to make it out of their rookie deal, because every single year more players fold than they do fucking cash in, bro, on their second contract, dog. So, bro, Jermad McCoy balls out, bro. The Raiders got a stud, a fucking animal. We're talking about pure lockdown. But we're talking schemes too, though. Like Jermod McCoy is your prototypical press Raider. You feel me? He's your Charles Woodson, your Nnamdi Asomugha. I would say he's more Nnamdi than he is Charles Woodson, because Charles Woodson can play a little bit of zone and not play a little bit of zone. He can play zone and play it extremely well. Jermod McCoy is not that good in zone. He's a press man coverage corner. He's a lot like Nnamdi Asomugha. That's what Jermod McCoy's skill set is. So that's one thing you have to keep into consideration too when coming to the 2026 Raiders season is what's the scheme going to be? Because if the Raiders run more zone, it's going to, I mean, Jermod McCoy is going to be a good player nonetheless, but he's a press man-to-man coverage corner. He likes to shadow receivers. That's what he does. So it's going to be interesting to see how they play him, but still, nonetheless, like I said, Jermod McCoy, great player. So, see what you guys got in the chat. I forget Ben was playing Gruden's video. Yeah, bro. I mean, we just cooking, bro. We're cooking right now. We're doing good content. You feel me? The less of having to watch videos, bro, and the more content I can create genuinely with y'all is better content, bro. So shout out to you guys. You guys are keeping the pressure. Like I said, you guys are the heartbeat of my show, bro. You feel me? You guys talking to me in the chat. Let me know what kind of time y'all on. Y'all keeping the show alive right now, bro. I'm drinking on gin and juice in my Raider cup. Yeah, bang. And shout out to William M. He said the Raiders ain't doing shit. What team you like? All right, bro, let's go. Let's go back to the video.
They also got Mike Washington, 1,000-yard back at Arkansas last year. I like Washington because I like big backs, man. 6'2", 223. This guy can run the rock. In the 5th round, they get another safety from Arizona. They get Traden Stukes' teammate, Dalton Johnson, another safety from Arizona. I don't remember.
All right, chat. Drop a 1 in the chat if Dalton Johnson finds a way to get himself some legitimate playing time this year. Or drop a 2 in the chat, or if it's just a feel-good story because his teammate plays for the Raiders. 1 in the chat if Dalton Johnson has a real chance this year, or a 2 in the chat, or that it's just a feel-good story 5th round pick that's going to be battling for special teams.
2 guys.
I'm going to say it's a feel-good story. I don't think he's going to play any significant playing time. He's going to get some special teams reps, and if no offense to Dalton Johnson, I mean 5th round picks, be lucky if they even make the team. So I'm not trying to hate on the kid, but I'm just being honest. We're talking about analytics and the statistics of the National Football League. These dudes typically don't make the league. So, anyways, because I know there's a lot of Raider fans that think that he's going to actually get a true shot. I don't, bro. That's just me though.
From the same team in the same year very often, although I think we did it at Clemson. I think we drafted every player on the Clemson Tigers one year just to let Clemson people know we love them. They also got Hezekiah Massis, a corner at California. They drafted Nnamdi Asomugha a few years ago.
All right, bro, I'm going to go pour me up another drink. So let me know. 1 in the chat. It takes me 2 minutes to pour another drink. Drop a 1 in the chat if Dalton Johnson gets significant playing time or just legitimate playing time, right? Gets on the field as a starter, or a 2 in the chat if it's a feel-good story. Give me like 2 seconds. I'm going to fill my glass back up. Hit the like button, goddammit. All right, I'm back. All right. All right, guys. Sorry it took me so long. I have to pour up a little drink. All right. All right, so one in the chat. Let's see where we at with the my fucking camera, bro. Why every time I step away, bro, my camera frees up? I'm still here. God damn it, my camera froze. Fucking shitty camera, bro. This camera is the greatest camera ever, dog. But the program is just the worst, bro. Like, there's no worst camera program than Elgato, dude. Like, it's absolutely terrible. I'm thinking the worst camera software ever. I mean, the camera is great. There it goes. The camera is great, bro. But the software is just bad. The software is terrible, dog. All right, so here we go. Dalton Johnson, feel good stories or gonna get a chance. All right, so Bueno says feel good story. All right, Frank Weber says feel good story. Raider Nation for life thinks Dalton Johnson's gonna get a shot. Raider Dangerfield said feel good story. Captain Point says feel good story. Charm City says feel good story. I'm with everybody that says feel good. I'm not saying he's not going to get a shot. I just think it's probably a bigger possibility that Dalton Johnson is going to be a feel good story than he is actually going to get plans on. You know what I'm saying? He said, I thought Dalton Johnson got cut already. Money Chuck said he thinks he's a feel good story as well. Shout out to Money Chuck for coming by the stream tonight. Albo Gomez said these players weren't even born yet when I graduated. Yeah, bro, I'm getting up there, bro. I'm 33, 34 years old, bro. Will Jimenez said, I agree. It's drunk. Somebody, probably a cokehead, but on Sundays. I agree. Our coach is 100. All right, bro. I don't even really know what you're saying. Respectfully, Will Jimenez, you're going to have to type that in English, bro. I don't know if you're drunk or something, but I couldn't even read that. Raider Dangerfield said the communication with Stooks up top would be natural, though. They're familiar. Bro, I still can't say that goddamn word, bro. Like, holy fuck. I can't say that word, bro. I don't know why every time I try to say familiarity, okay, I think I said that, bro. I can't say that shit, bro. Like, motherfucker be like, hey, bro, I give you $1 million. Say familiarity. Bro, like, bro, I don't even think I said it right, dog. Like, I still don't, bro. I cannot say that word, bro. That shit just does not work. Behold the guy who traded Khalil. I mean, it's a lot behind that, though, Money Chuck. You can't just blame everybody, or you can't just blame John Gruden for everybody. You feel me? He doesn't. I mean, as much as we want to say he makes the final call, bro, Khalil Mack said he didn't want to play for the Raiders. He didn't want to play for John. So his hands were tied. I'm not going to sit here and get back and forth with John Gruden, bro. It is what it is. He's not here no more. Khalil Mack's not here no more. One thing I can say, bro, is I'm excited for the Raiders' future, bro, and I'm just going to leave it at that. The camera performs like Tyree Wilson. Y'all are done. We got a new cup, man. Chaya salud. Abel said, Cousins gets hurt at the end of the season. In comes Mendoza. Bledsoe transferring to Brady. Who? All right, so let me ask you guys this, chat. Let's go back and forth. Let's ask you guys another question, right? I love it asking you guys questions, interacting with y'all, right? Who you taking for Kirk Cousins or Drew Bledsoe? Because I'm trying to see, like, would the transition be similar? Because Bledsoe was better than Kirk Cousins, no? I don't know. I didn't really get to see Bledsoe play. I remember the end of Drew Bledsoe's career. I remember fucking Tony Romo taking, because didn't Tony Romo take over for Drew Bledsoe as well for the Cowboys, and then Drew Bledsoe was on the Patriots and got hurt and took over for Tom Brady? Didn't Drew Bledsoe? It's like motherfuckers clapping outside, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Didn't Drew Bledsoe fucking lose like his starting job to two different quarterbacks, to Tom Brady and fucking Tony Romo, no? I believe Tom Brady was before Tony Romo, because I remember Tony Romo got his shot, if I'm not mistaken, by botching that snap against the Seattle Seahawks. So, let's see. Blame Mark for bringing Gruden back. Drew Bledsoe was better than Kirk Cousins. Okay. Bledsoe before the injury. Bledsoe was an upscale AOC. Man, y'all gonna stop shit. God damn it. Son of a bitch. I'm about tired of you shitting on ain't no kind of, god damn it. Aiden O'Connell ain't did nothing too bad to y'all. We ain't been doing shit. We just been hanging out. Why Aiden O'Connell got to be brought up into this? Goddammit. If you bitch. Hey, cool Kev. Hey, cool Kev. You want to rap some more, dog? I'm gonna put you back on the big screen, goddammit. Y'all want to see cool Kev? Here, hold on. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, I fuck with you, cool Kev. I'm just trolling with you, bro. Much love, gang. Saludos, my brethren. One of my day ones. Rocking with Benter. You feel me? He's taking Bledsoe. Bledsoe was criminally underrated. He said nothing. I love you, dog. All right. What up, D-Mokes? Hey, D-Mokes, been a minute. Hey, you know what time it is with me, D-Mokes, bro. I'm a big AOC fan. I've been team up AOC since the get-go. Hey, we got 45 people in here. It's 12:15 in the morning on the West Coast, 3:15. You feel me? For you guys on the East Coast, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. The show ain't over yet, man. You feel me? Keep it locked in. We're 3 likes from 60 likes, gang. So saludos, shouts to D-Mokes, bro. Been a minute, bro. We rebranded the channel. We're moving to a new direction. Straight football, no drama. Doing our thuggy, boy. You know what I do best. When I get on my shit, you feel me? I be on this bitch talking ball. So we back to that. I'm done. You feel me with the back and forth. So appreciate you, D-Mokes, for finding your way back to the channel, dog. Let's continue in with the stream.
Go out of Cal. That turned out pretty good. And in the 6th round, they got Malik Benson. Interesting wide receiver, I'm told, at Oregon.
That's the same thing I'm hearing. Malik Benson could be something. Hey, shout out to A-Bomb in here in the Fallout shelter, man. Shout out to A-Bomb, bro. Much love. Hey, we 1 like from 60, A-Bomb. You know, you're going to have to be that 60th like, A-Bomb. I'm going to need that. Hey, what up with you, bro? Much love, gang. Saludos. Nice to see you, A-Bomb. Take it easy, my friend. Hopefully you're doing easy what I meant to say, my friend.
Defensive tackle out of NC State. But the key to the draft is Mendoza. And some of these young defensive backs, they're bringing in 4 of them.
Hey, my boy D-Mokes just gifted a membership to Pete Rodriguez. Hey, D-Mokes, bro, much love, bro. Hey, check this out, D-Mokes. I don't know if you've seen this, so I'm going to put myself on big screen. Since he just gifted a membership out, bro. Check this out, chat. Check this out, bro. All right. So, you guys have been around my channel before. We turned it around. You know, we got our channel back to our community, back to you know, we had a lot of people over here is what I'm trying to say, bro. And it was a lot of because of you guys, right? And we're going to get back to that. I stepped away from doing the bullshit. I'm just here to talk football, bro. That's it. I don't want no beef with nobody no more. Like, I've gone back and forth with my shit, my beefs. But check this out, bro. Right now, I'm doing the membership program, bro. And if you join in on the membership program, I get to add your name to this whiteboard, right? And everybody who joins the membership program between now and August 31st, you can forever etch your name into Silver and Black Lounge history. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna have your name on here. We gotta add a new one since D-Mokes just gifted my boy, was it Pete Rodriguez? So we'll add him on here, man. And also, as you join the membership program, you get your chance at NFL giveaways.
Smoke weed every day.
So anyways, shout out to my wife, man. Love my wife, man. So she was coming here talking to me. So Pete Rodriguez, your name is on the board, my friend. Shout out to Pete Rodriguez. And D-Mokes just joined himself. Shout out to D-Mokes. All right. So remember, guys, if we hit 40 members, by the end of August, I'm giving away 2 NFL jerseys. 2 NFL jerseys will be given away at the end of this season, or not at the end of this month. I'm giving away 2 jerseys. So this is the issue. This is what we're doing right now at the membership program. So if I can get 20 members a month, right, I'm giving away 1 NFL jersey. If I get 40 members a month, I'm giving away 2 jerseys, and that's at the membership's lowest tier, right? And check this out. This is the big one. You know what I'm saying? Look, D-Mokes, we got Apocalypse, bro. Let's add him to the joint. Shout out to D-Mokes, bro. My boy D-Mokes coming in here and showing some love in the lounge. Bro, I don't know if I got any more room. We're going to have to make room. We're going to put it on the top right here.
Smoke weed every day.
There it is. Type shit. Apocalypse. Apocalypse. So your name has been added. Shout out to D-Mokes, bro. My brother. Apocalypse right there. You see his name on the top right there. And check this out, bro. This isn't the final etch. You feel me? This is not the final draft. This is gonna be edited. I'm just getting everybody's name in here. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it, man. D-Mokes, bro. Much love. I'm going a different direction. You guys are gonna enjoy it. But back to what I was saying. If I can hold 20 members every month, right? So check this out. It's 20 members at the lowest tier. At the lowest tier after this month, after the promotion month, it's $3 a month. If I hold 20 members at $3 a month, that's lower than what some of you guys pay for a Red Bull or a coffee every day. You're going to have to pay it you pay it once a month. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to have your chance to win 2 NFL tickets to the Raiders. 2 NFL tickets to the Raiders next year, bro. Raiders, Chargers, the Silver and Black Lounge, Benther, the squad, and you. You know what I'm saying? But we got to hold that 20 members all year because that'll allow me to put a little bread in my pocket to get you guys out there, man. So like I said, every single dollar, you feel me, that I put on my pocket, I'm giving you guys jerseys. You guys are getting NFL jerseys. You feel me? Gift certificates, all that shit, bro. That's the reason why I keep a track of everybody's name, man. So I got y'all. Appreciate D-Mokes, bro. Real one, bro. Much love. Welcome back to the channel, my boy. I got you guys with plenty of quality content, man. Don't even trip. Locked in. Benther's locked in. I'm hanging my whiteboard back up, bro. So just so you guys know, that bitch is hung up in the lounge, bro. Look, you guys pay attention to this. Oh no, I can't take my camera down. I'll show y'all though after the stream. I'll post it. I mean, you can give them away, A-Bone. You could sell them joints. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to D-Mokes, bro. Appreciate you, bro. So let's continue back over here into our scene. We hit 60 likes, man. Let rock. Hey, chat. Much love, boy. We hit 60 likes. Oh, we got another membership. Like D-Mokes just gave men's what the fuck? Men's bro, that shit fills up the whole screen, damn it. Hey, shout out to you, bro. Hey, you just got a goddamn membership to the goddamn Silver and Black Lounge, goddammit. Hey, you probably don't give 2 fucks about football, but guess what? You just got a goddamn membership, you son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I say, bro. I'm not attacking you or nothing, bro. I'm just a trash talker. Hey, bro, shout out to D-Mokes, bro. I gotta add his name. Let me go ahead and get up. I'm just gonna put Min. That motherfucker's name on my whiteboard is just going as hey, motherfucking D-Mokes said at the same time. Alright, gang. Alright, bro. That motherfucking name gonna have to go as Min. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? He said he said catch your memberships like herpes. Alright, Min. Alright, Min. Cool Kev always hating on my jerseys, goddammit, you son of a bitch. Stop hating, Cool Kev. Alright, Min. Alright, Min, you're on there, bro. You're on there, gang. Everybody see Min? Like right there, goddammit. Min. You feel me? Shout out to Min. And shout out to D-Mokes. That motherfucking name took up the entire screen, goddammit. That shit was crazy. Alright. Let's put this back up, bro. Motherfuckers been giving me up downs all night. Every time I put this shit down, I gotta get back up. Put it down, get back up. Put it down, get back up. All right, so it's put back down. I've done Bob at bro. I swear I feel like I've been doing burpees all night every time I go and pick up that membership board. But that's to you guys, man. Much love. Shout out to D-Mokes. Shout out to everybody who became a membership of the channel tonight, man. Let's continue with this shit, bro. We still got a whole bunch of John Gruden shit to talk about, bro. Let's see if you guys are in for the long haul.
Right. But when somebody's coming in, somebody's leaving the house. You got to make room, you know. Head coach Pete Carroll, 1 year and no longer the head coach.
No longer.
Chip Kelly. I think he got a $6 million a year contract to be the offensive coordinator. He didn't last the season.
Bro, y'all remember when we made Chip Kelly the highest paid offensive coordinator in NFL history? Was it NFL history? If I'm not mistaken, bro, we made Chip Kelly the highest paid offensive coordinator in like the history of the league, chat. That, bro, and then after we got rid of Chip Kelly or fired him, that report came out and said Chip Kelly was intentionally botching plays for the Raiders. Bruh. Talk about some Raider shit. Max Crosby wants to talk about the Raider way in his video. That was the Raider way, goddammit. Hiring motherfuckers for the biggest contract ever just for them to be in there shaving points. Fucking cool, Kev. Let's continue.
And on defense, their coordinator, Patrick Graham, he is also gone. He's with the Pittsburgh Steelers. So a new coach.
Good riddance. Hey, one in the chat if you're glad to see Patrick Graham gone, or 2 in the chat if you're actually kind of upset that Patrick Graham is gone, goddammit. And I don't think there's going to be very many of y'all that are going to put a 2. And if you do, you're going to have a conversation with Better.
Smoke weed every day.
Junior Jacobo, my man, one of my day ones. Shout out to my man in the program with the membership at the silver tier, man. Saludos. We got to do another up down. I got to go back to the goddamn membership board. Get them. I love you, Jacobo. Feel me? Hold on. Let me get back up. Feel me? If I'm gonna sit here and do it, I'm gonna do it for y'all. You feel me? I'm doing it for chat. You feel me? I'm doing it for my members, the people that are the heart and soul of what I do here in the Silver and Black Lounge, man. Charles City said there's no more room. Hey, Brad, motherfucker almost filled chat. Hey, goddamn you, Raider Jeff, you took up the whole goddamn board. And D, bro, you guys see how I'm stupid, bro. I don't know what it is, bro. But, like, I got, like, the dumbest handwriting in the world, bro. When I tell y'all I'm stupid, like, bro, I'm not capping. Like, look how my writing goes, bro. It goes from hella big to, like, hella small to, like, all over the fucking place. You know what I'm saying? But we got to get Jacobo in here, man. So let's get Junior Jacobo, my brother. He said, what'd he say? He said he's watching from work. I think I just seen his comment. Shit, where's his comment at? I could have swore he just said, I'm at work, enjoying the content. I don't know where his comment went, bro. I must be blind or shit got deleted. All right, man. Junior Jacobo, you're going up on the board, my boy. I already knew my boy Jacobo once he seen this shit. He was about to be a founder of the lounge. That's my day one. Junior Jacobo. All right. All right. Junior Jacobo in the lounge. And remember, guys, this isn't the final draft. There's going to be more people that are going to be added to this as we add more people. And bruh, if y'all want to see me erase this whole shit tonight and start over, bro, if I get like 10 more members, I'm not saying we gonna get 10 more members, but if we do, I'm not gonna have no more room. I can probably only pencil in a couple more. If a motherfucker come in here and get 10 members, I'm going to have to write this whole board all over again. So let's just put that into perspective, bro. I'm almost full. Shout out to D-Mokes for coming here and gifting some members. You feel me? We're going to have to count the members because I'm sure we're close to 40. And once I hit 40 members, that's 2 NFL jerseys, bro, for y'all choice. Lock in. Lock in, man. Lock in. Type shit. Let me put this back on the board. I got to put this back on the wall now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like almost out of room, bro. Why, hey, bro? Why Raider Paul like the unluckiest motherfucker to not get gifted a membership, bro? There's been like 20 other random ass motherfuckers that's been gifted a membership, but Raider Paul like the only one that ain't getting one, bro. It's probably because your ass ain't meant to have one, Raider Paul, you son of a bitch. That's probably why. You ever think about that? God damn it, Raider Paul? You're just meant to pay 99 cents, you son of a bitch. You feel me? You ain't got no other option, god damn it. Motherfuckers just don't like you. YouTube don't like you. You feel me? So motherfucker just ain't fucking with you for whatever reason. Cool Raider Paul, you ain't getting in. And neither is Cool Kev. Cool Kev can't get one either because his ass always probably over here. Cool Kev always over here running this fucking cocksucker too, man. Fucking asshole son of a bitch. You know, that's what you get, damn it. Son of a bitch. Motherfucker say no. You ain't getting one. Now let's go back. Shout out to everybody joining the membership program. All bullshit to the side, man. That shit really means a lot to you, to me, man. If I couldn't do it without you guys, bro. For sure, let's lock in.
And that is a big deal because they've had a lot of turnover in Vegas. At quarterback, they lost Geno Smith. They let 2 running backs go.
We lost Geno Smith. Oh yeah, so the question was earlier, I don't want to forget you guys. Are the Raiders better with Patrick Graham, or are you mad that we let him go? Charm City said fuck Patrick Grahams. D-Moke said fuck Patrick Grahams. James Purple said fuck Patrick Grahams. SoCal South said fuck Patrick Grahams, like a million type shit. You feel me? Captain Point said fuck Patrick Graham. Money Chuck said fuck Patrick Graham. Hey, Patrick Graham, bro, if you ever see this shit, respectfully, dog, I don't mean no ill will towards you when I say fuck you, but you fucked my mindset up, bro. For a long time there, bro, fucking with the Raiders, bro. Man, my defense, real shit right there for a long time. And I was feeling that. I didn't like that game type shit. Let's go back, bro. Shout out to the chat, man. Much love. So anyways, 1 in the chat if you're feeling good without Geno Smith. Number 2 in the chat if you want Geno Smith back, goddammit.
Go. Draft choice, Zamir White, former Dolphin, Raheem Mostert, out of town.
Hey, fuck you, Cool Kev. I'd like to see you right. Hey, Cool Kev. Hey, Cool Kev. Hey, bruh. Hey, bruh. Hey, Cool Kev. You want to have like a writing contest or something? God damn it. I don't know what else to call it. I challenge you to a duel, you son of a bitch. I bet you I write better than you goddammit, son of a bitch.
And they also let go Stone.
I never win shit. It's probably cause you fucking always be running your dick sucker, goddammit. You son of a bitch. Raider Paul. I think.
Forsyth, backup left tackle who struggled.
Hey, bro, Purple said my board was full 10 names ago, bro. We getting there, though. We getting there, bro. Hey, it's much love, bro. Like I said, I'm giving back. I'm giving back to y'all, man. You feel me? Y'all support the channel, rock with Benther. I'm giving back to you guys, man. It's not all about me, man. This is our community. You feel me? I built it. We built it before. I built it off the back of you guys. You feel me? So, you know, I'm here and we gonna put in work. You feel me? You guys are gonna be here to support me, and I'm gonna give everybody back. I'm giving back to everybody who's here to support me, man. So don't never get it twisted. This is my way of giving back, bro. We've given away jerseys in the past, bro, but I've never really gave anything to my members. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm coming in this year fully loaded. Everybody who supports the channel, bro, you guys are gonna get a lot of shit in return, bro. Scribble match. All right, so D-Moke says he's glad to see Geno gone. Captain Point's glad to see Geno gone. He said you have to chance cool Kev. That's gonna cost you a lot more than 4 memberships, D-Mokes. If you really want to see a cockfight. No, I'm kidding. Me, or maybe I'm not. I like turtles. Does anyone think? Yes, we're gonna get there at some point, bro. Just chill out. Chill out, Purple. You son of a bitch. Relax. You damn it.
Center Alex Kappa. A lot of Raiders have left town. And on defense, how about your whole linebacker core? Leading tackler Devin White, Landon Roberts is gone, Jamal Adams gone.
How we feeling about the linebacker group, chat? Are we upset that we lost the line? All right, so that's a bad question. I got to get better at this question now. And we got 40 people still in here, bro. Hit the like button because Benther said so. Damn it. 2 likes away from 65 likes, chat. We in this bitch. We're going to play the autumn wind, man, because the autumn wind is the chat. Because the Raiders ain't been shit, man. The autumn wind is you. The autumn wind is us, bro. Let's rock. Hype it up.
Swaggering boisterously.
The autumn wind ain't a Raider, respectfully. The autumn Raider is me. It's you. It's us, bro. Because the autumn Raider ain't been shit for 20 years. 40 years, goddammit. It's me, it's you, it's us. The lounge, it's the nation, goddammit.
A villain, big and bold. And the trees all shake and quiver and quake.
Abel Gomez, XIV, in the building. I gotta get up.
Pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
Alright, chat. I can't even get it off the board, bro. It's so heavy with names. Alright, guys, we're gonna have to we might have to do a membership count, chat. We might have to do a membership count. Because I think we're getting very close to 40 members, bro. So I gotta get my boy Abel Gomez in here. Shout out to one of my day ones, Abel. All right, so we're gonna etch him in here. All right, so Abel Gomez XIV. So we got Abel in here on the board. Like my board's starting to look like John Gruden's board. God damn it. Y'all said, Raider Ben wishes he can have a board like John Gruden. My shit's almost there, you son of a bitch. That you said that? God damn it. Look at all them names. Look at Abel Gomez down there. God damn it. My board's about to look like John Gruden. Fuck you, James Purple, because I think you're the one that said it, you son of a bitch. I'm about to hit that, god damn it, you fucking asshole. Fucking asshole, son of a bitch. And hold on, I'm about to go do a membership look, bro, because we're about to hit 40, bro. Like, we're right at 40, bro, because I was like 5 members away, and I gifted like 10 members on the 805 stream. We're going to do a membership count, chat. We're going to do call outs on our members. Membership shout outs right now, man, because we're about to hit that 40 piece. So we're about to give away 2 jerseys. We hit 60 members. I'm giving away 3 jerseys. All right, so let's see where we're at. See where we're at, chat. All right, so members. Bro, we're at 30. No, it's got to be more than that. No, it's got to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so I'm going to start counting out. Let me count them first, and I'll give name shout outs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43 fucking members. 40 fucking 3, god damn it. We hit the 40 member mark, bruh. Bro, I didn't think we was going to hit 40 members, bruh. 60 members, we're giving away 3 jerseys and a $20 gift card. If we hit 60 members, I'm giving away 2 jerseys and a $25 Raider image gift card, bro. So here we go with the shout outs, man. Members, get ready for your shout outs, bro. 401 Raider Jeff, D Menace, Bruce Willis, Willie Wayne, Swood Mode, Black Raider, NorCal Raider Jesse, Modfather, Nutty Raider Nate, Rulis, Father and Son Football, Jason Marshall, Alfredo, I'm Not Bueno, Raider Nation for Life, Raider Tone, Rebel Raider, Raul 702, Money Mike Madness, James Furpo, Jack Kenna, Raiders Cat, Lewis M, Raider Tim, Reverend Devote, Charm City, Jerry Fuentes, Pistol 2-1 to the motherfucking third, Stillmatic, Grim OG, Wild Turkey, Supernatural, Aunt 6, Junior Jacobo, Raider Dangerfield, Captain Point, Abel Gomez, what was his name, dude? Min, Pete Rodriguez, D Mokes, Milka Beezy, Alpocalypse, and my boy Dirty. 43, chat. We crushed that, gang. Bro, I couldn't do that shit without y'all boys, bro. I ain't gonna lie. 43 members, chat. 43. 2 jerseys coming your way in September. September 1st is the giveaway. Remember how to be eligible for the giveaway. Don't forget, bro, you gotta be a member at the time of the giveaway. So when the giveaway happens, you have to be a member. The membership giveaway will be hosted on a members only live stream. So outside of that, you have to be a member at the time, and we will be hosting it on a membership only live stream. You don't have to be a part of the live stream to win. If you win, I will reach out to you. Remember, Al Davis Club, which is the highest tier of membership. Remember, if you are part of the Al Davis Club at $8.99 per month, it's the highest tier I offer. You get yourself into 2 entries, not only in the jersey giveaways every single month, but if you are a member at the time that we hold 20 members all season into 2027, you will have 2 entries as an Al Davis Club member into the tickets giveaway next season. Raiders Chargers, I'm giving away 2 tickets, meet and greet with Raider Ben, the Silver and Black Lounge, and the gang, the LA posse that we link up. We do our Thuggy every year. 20, but we have to accomplish that by hitting 20 members every single month leading up until next year. But all Al Davis Club members get 2 entries to every single giveaway. So just throwing it out there, man. Much love. Make sure you guys understand the rules of the giveaways. As always, man. So we're gonna go back and shout out to this guy who said I can read at a 4th grade level. Thanks, dude. Thanks for coming in and disrespecting me for no fucking reason at all, but just to hate on me. But, you know, that's just the way it is as a content creator sometimes. This is the leader of all Raiders fans. Allegedly, he can read at a 4th grade level, where allegedly you can type at a 4th grade level. So fucking congratulations to you. Thanks for coming by the stream. Hit the fucking like button. How about that?
And they also lost some men in
Okay. I will honor that. I will honor that, Bueno. For everybody that has a Twitch subscription and as a paid member of my Twitch, yes, you will get an extra entry. So yes, I will honor that, Bueno. I will honor that. So thanks, guys. Once again, we hit the goal, man. I will announce it. We will announce it tomorrow. Obviously, we hit it on live stream, so we'll make the announcement tomorrow that we hit 40 members, and there's going to be 2 NFL jersey giveaways in the month of September. You know, like I said, it's not over yet, bro. Maybe we can hit 60 members. We're 17 away. If we hit 60 members, that's 3 jerseys. Look, there's another one. D-Mokes. 16 away now. He just gifted another one. My boy Shamu in the building. What up, Ralph? Smoke weed every day. My boy Shamu. We gotta get back up now. We gotta get back up. Hey, chat, we're getting back up to get the whiteboard. Hey, D-Mokes, you're like gonna have my fucking abs hurting tomorrow real bad, bro, from doing all these fucking up downs. But, you know, shout out to my mans. I couldn't do it without you, brother. So here it is. Here's the board. We gotta add Shamu. And shout out to Shamu. If I remember him correctly, I believe he's like a drama community guy, if I remember him correctly, bro, and he still watches the stream. So shout out. You know, one thing that's cool about these membership gifts, right? I get to see people that are watching me behind the scenes. Like, this goes to show that not everybody who's in my chat is watching my stream, because I don't think any of you guys know who Shamu is. I don't think any of us know who D-Vote is. I don't think any of us know who Min is. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to name a few, right? These are guys that have been gifted memberships that have been behind the scenes just watching the show. Feel me? So, hey, shout out to D-Mokes though, bro. You actually look, D-Mokes, you're gonna get a little extra piece, bro. So let me your name is right here, D-Mokes. You feel me? See D-Mokes right there. We're gonna do, what do we used to do in elementary school? You get a smiley face and a star. You get a smiley face and a star. D-Mokes. Fuck it, dog. You went crazy tonight, bro. I know when I was a kid, I used to love getting a smiley face or a star or something. Yeah, there you go, dog. Shout out to D-Mokes, bro. The real MVP at tonight's show. He gets a star and a smiley face. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. He said a smiley face and a star. Let's go. Type shit. All right, bro. I gotta empty out my piss jug real quick. Let me give me like 2 seconds. Gotta empty out this piss jug. I'll be right back. Hold on, chat. Hit the like button. We're 1 like away from 65 likes. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like, goddammit. All right, let's get back into it, man. Let's get back into it, bro. All right, because I know James Furbo will be like, are we ever going to get through this? We're almost through it.
Darnay Holmes, Lonnie Johnson, even what's the place kicker, Daniel Carlson.
It's a joke. I kid, D-Mokes. It's an inside joke. I kid.
But to put that in perspective, Fernando Mendoza was born in 2003. It's been a long time. Come on, Raiders. They haven't had a lot of continuity. We know they've had a lot of change at head coach. I think they've had 5 head coaches since Chucky was run out of town.
Yeah, Chucky, you better tell him too. You was definitely ran out of town. Damn it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Is he good, bruh? Oh. Oh. Is he good? Like it's not like serious or nothing? Oh. The fuck? The fuck is going on, bro? I'll reach out to All Eyes, bro. Hey, thanks, Cool Calf. Thanks, bro. But I've been asking about Cool Calf, dog. You a fucking real one. I've been asking about All Eyes, Cool Calf. Thanks, dude. Thanks, bro. Thanks so much, dude. I have to reach out to him, bro. I kind of got choked up there a little bit. Thanks, dude. Yeah, everybody keep All Eyes in your prayers, man. It's our fucking dude, bro. It's our brother. You know what I'm saying? We've lost some soldiers, bro. We've lost some fucking soldiers, gang. Lost some fucking soldiers, bro. I gotta reach out to All Eyes. I'm about to reach out to him right now, as a matter of fact. Reach out to him right now. Oh, I just got a message from him yesterday. I'm not gonna read this out loud. Damn, he messaged me this morning. I have it on Discord. I have my Discord messages turned off. Yeah, it's a long message. He messaged me. I love you, All Eyes. I love you, dude. Okay, so I'll read that off air. I'm not gonna read that off air. But yeah, All Eyes just reached out to me and pretty much just reiterated what Cool Kev said. Okay, so yeah, okay, Cool Kev, thank you so much, bro, because I wouldn't have seen that message. Like my only way of following All Eyes is on Discord. And I have my Discord messages turned off, and he messaged me, bro. Yeah, so apparently he had a tumor and he had to step away. So just keep All Eyes in your prayers, guys. You feel me? For sure. All right, guys, let's continue. Shout out to All Eyes, man. I love you, dude. You know, we're all here for you, bro. I made sure I let him know, chat, that we're all here for him, gang. So I let him know that we were live, that I wasn't reading it live, but we're all here and we're all in this corner. So
Don't know. But they've had no continuity at head coach or quarterback. It'll be the 5th straight season. They got a new opening day starter. They had Derek Carr, then they go to Jimmy Garoppolo, then it's Gardner Minshew, then it's Geno Smith, now it's going to be Kirk Cousins or Fernando Mendoza.
Bro, that's crazy when you think about that, bro. We went from Derek Carr to Jimmy Garoppolo to Gardner Minshew to Geno Smith. Bro, we're 5 years, 5 different starting quarterbacks. You guys want to know why the Raiders suck? That's why we suck. That's crazy. We kind of already knew that, bro. But when somebody like actually puts that in perspective, it's like, holy fuck, bro. That shit's terrible, bro. People wonder why we suck. That's why we suck, bro.
Too much change has really been a factor in the Raiders' demise, I think, in the last several seasons. Enter Clint Kubiak, who could solve a lot of problems. Not only do they get a young, up-and-coming head coach, they get a guy that can really call plays and coach quarterbacks and run the offense. The guy's outstanding. Remember, the Raiders' offense last year was a disaster. I mean, what do you say when you're like this?
Pete Rodriguez. I think this was a membership from earlier. Shouts to Pete Rodriguez for his fucking alerts barely coming through. Shout to Pete Rodriguez. I gave him a shout out earlier. That's crazy, bro. I wonder if Raider Dangerfield's alert's gonna come through now.
Pointed, Jake. What do you say, Clay? What do you say when you're last in points per game? 14.1.
Well, respectfully, Cool Kev, anytime a head coach gets fired, it sets your organization back. I hear what you're saying, and I get what you're saying, but every time a head coach is fired, it sets your team back multiple years, you know, and then that's why we can't keep firing coaches, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm glad we found Clint Kubiak, a guy that's actually worthy of the job. So we're not going to have to worry about him firing, but worry about firing him off the rip, because we understand there's going to be a learning curve to this, or we should. And it's going to probably take 2 years or I'd say it's going to take at least 3 years to find out what Clint Kubiak actually has.
What do you say when you're last in 245 yards per game? What about last in rushing, 77 yards a game? What about last with 64 sacks allowed? What about 31st in yards per drive? 31st in time of possession.
We got to play this again, bro. Listen to how bad our offense was last year, bro. Shout out to Black Labby, so I'm assuming Black Labby's a Patriot fan, because he said when we fired Gerard Mayo, it set us forward a couple years.
Run out of town. I don't know.
This offense is crazy, bro.
Coach or quarterback.
Hey, chat, we're 1 like from 65 likes, man. Let's get it. I know there's one person in here.
They got a new opening day starter. They have Derek Carr, then they go to Jimmy Garoppolo, then it's Gardner Minshew, then it's Geno Smith, now it's going to be Kirk Cousins or Fernando Mendoza. Too much change has really been a factor in the Raiders' demise, I think, in the last several seasons. Enter Clint Kubiak, who could solve a lot of problems. Not only do they get a young,
listen to this, bro. This is terrible.
Guy that can really call plays and coach quarterbacks and run the offense. The guy's outstanding. Remember,
listen,
the Raiders' offense
last year
was a disaster. I mean, what do you say when you're like disappointed, Jake? What do you say, Clay? What do you say when you're last?
What do you say, chat? God damn it.
Per game, 14.1. What do you say when you're last in 245 yards per game? What about last in rushing, 77 yards a game? What about last with 64 sacks allowed? What about 31st in yards per drive? 31st in time of possession per drive, and 31st in drives that end in a score. Not good.
Not good is a fucking understatement. God damn it. That is fucking putrid, you son of a bitch. That's fucking terrible, bro. We were last in the league in fucking everything, bro. Every fucking category. Last. He said I can read lips when Ben muted his mic and he yelled, fuck Max Crosby. Anytime a coach leaves your team for his daddy coached in Tampa, it sets you back. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
They need Kubiak to come in here, put his playbook in, and everybody buys into it, and you'll see some improvement.
Hey, let's rock. We got 65 likes. Hey, bro, where we're at? We hit 2.5 hours, 65 likes, bro. We've already been pushing almost 3 hours solo, man. Let's get it, man. Benther is back in this bitch. Full force Raider content, man. You feel me? Nobody goes harder in the regular season, man. Respectfully to all my content creators, y'all know when Benther on this shit, and we going hard. Let rock, man.
That. One thing that's alarming to me looking at the Raiders' schedule, this is the 7th most difficult schedule in pro football. I mean, they got to play some tough
You know what's crazy, chat? Talking about schedule, right? Why every single year, even when we're fucking terrible, we get like the hardest schedule in the league or like top 10. But when teams like the Chiefs or the Niners or the Cowboys or the Steelers or these other fucking popularity contests, fucking winning fucking teams, they have a great year and they get an easy schedule. I'm about sick of that shit. Drop a 1 in the chat if you're about sick of that shit, because I'm about sick of that goddamn shit.
Tough games, man. They got no primetime games. I say we'll fix that.
No, we don't need no primetime games. You want to know why? Because Kirk Cousins can't win in primetime. I don't want Kirk Cousins playing in primetime, goddammit. My camera fell off. Because if we have Kirk Cousins playing in primetime games, we probably going to lose because he sucks. He sucks in primetime games. My camera just fell off. He sucks in primetime games, chat. We don't want no primetime games. Not if Kirk Cousins is the starter. Look at his record in primetime games, bro. It's fucking abysmal. It's fucking garbage. Basura. It's trash. Sewer water. Fuck out of here. God damn it. Charm City got me with a 1. God damn it. Let's go. Let's throw it back.
We'll flex that, won't we, NBC? We'll flex that after about 7 or 8 of these quality Raider games. You'll see, but no primetime.
All right, chat. So do you guys agree with John Gruden right here, man? Let me know. Do the Raiders get a primetime game in that final week? John Gruden thinks the Raiders are going to come out and shock some people. He says the Raiders are going to get a primetime game in that final game in the season against Kansas City. Are we feeling that? I don't know if I'm feeling that, bro. I love John Gruden's energy, but I don't know if we're gonna be good enough to where they're gonna be like, all right, we're gonna flex the Raiders in. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
On the schedule, and I'm sure Coach Kubiak is going to use that as motivation. Okay, we'll show all these networks. The other thing is, they got to play Seattle. The Rams, who have already won the Super Bowl and fitted for their rings, they got to play the Bills. They play the Seahawks, Rams, and Bills. At least they play them all at home. That could be an advantage if we don't sell our season freaking tickets to these guys.
Yeah, you say it again. Stop selling your season tickets. Mark had his PF change spit chef. PF Chang's chef spill you're fired on the grill. To Chip Kelly. Raiders always get the shitty side of the stick. Yeah, that's a fact, especially when it comes to schedule. Look at the Colts schedule. What the Colts schedule got to the Colts got an easy schedule. Cool, Kev. So Black Labby said 14 to 17 games every year are predetermined years in advance. The other 3 are based on your placement in the division. Okay, might be putting us up on some game. No. Gruden's shirt is screaming. No, I don't think we're gonna get that last game flexed out neither, bro. I think it's gonna be another regular game. He said someone's selling their tickets right now. Yeah, bro, that's a fact. All right, let's throw it back, bro.
At least the turnover ratio's got to improve for the Raiders. They only took the ball away 16 times last year, and they gave it away 23 times. That was a -7. They were 27.
Hey, chat, listen to me when I tell you this. And I know it's cliche as fuck, bro. I get it. It's cliche, chat. Who is the #1 content creator on here every single fucking year telling you guys the biggest difference maker every single year? They asked me, hey, Raider Ben, what's going to be the difference maker this year, bro? It's the fucking turnover differential, dude. If you have more turnovers than you create turnovers, you are going to suck. And what? We gave up 23 turnovers and got 16 in return. That's a -7. It's just the little things in football that people, I guess, don't really pay attention to, bro. Like numbers. I don't know, bro. But if you turn the ball over and you don't create turnovers, you're gonna lose the game. It's just simple. I don't know how much easier you can get that. You throw an interception, but you can't get an interception, you're gonna lose the fucking game. So glad that he brought that up. I see James Frippo over there spamming emojis on Twitch, man.
In the league in the turnover ratio. What's that sound again? Yeah, it's got to be resolved.
That's one thing that I do like is that we did bring some DBs in that have some ball skills. You know, Tradon has some ball skills. Hezekiah Masses, the Jermod McCoy, all these guys have ball skills, you know, so it's going to be exciting to see if we can create some turnovers this year for sure. And we still got 30 people, bro. We hit 65 likes, bro. That's crazy. Shout out to you guys.
They have a great punter. I'm not talking good, I'm talking great. A.J. Cole, been to the Pro Bowl, should go again. But they have a new kicker. Already talked about Daniel Carlson. He's out of town. They signed Matt Gay. Matt Gay is on his 5th team. He kicked for the world champion Rams. He was on 2 different teams last year, Washington, San Francisco, 84% kicker. He needs to win this job, and he will be battled by the former Hawaii.
Okay, so there it is. Matt Gay, an 84% kicker. Am I just tripping, or do I feel like that's not good? Or is that good? I mean, I don't know, you know, analytics and statistics on what percentage a kicker should be kicking, but something tells me 85% probably sucks. I mean, I might be wrong. You know what I'm saying? But the point I'm trying to make is that Daniel Carlson wasn't good last year, but Matt Gay's not very good neither. Matt Gay's not very good neither, bro. I don't know if it's maybe this Raider coaching staff just felt like old buddy lost steam, Daniel Carlson or whatever, but it is what it is, bro. But he's not very good neither, so. Daniel, Cole Kev says, schedule's tough. Cold schedule's tough with Daniel Jones. Hey, I appreciate you, D-Mokes, bro. Like I said, we turned a new leaf over here, bro. I was glad to see you a part of it, dog, and thanks for coming through and gifting everybody memberships, dog. You have a great rest of your night. I'm going to finish this shit off, and then we're out of here, bro, so. Much love. He said Geno gave away 100 turnovers by himself. That's a fact. I heard a smart content creator say Kirk's worst games are on prime time, and we don't have any primetime games this year. That's the point right there. That part right there, Bueno. We have 0 primetime games, and that's when Kirk Cousins plays the worst. So who's starting week 1? It's probably going to be Kirk Cousins. So
Rainbow. Listen to this. Kansei Matsuzawa.
The Tokyo Toe.
This guy was 27 out of 29.
Hey, bro, you see how fucking John Gruden says his name? Kansai Matsuzawa. Who was doing that on the play-by-play for the Madden shit? God damn it. John Gruden knows ball. He knows entertainment. I was on this bitch saying, Kansai Matsuzawa, Tokyo Toe. You know what I'm saying? And look how he fucking introduces Kansai. You know what I'm saying? Look. I did the same shit. Go back and watch my play-by-play where we did the Raiders shit. Listen how I introduced Kansai Matsuzawa Tokyo. You know what I'm saying? Listen how he introduces him. It's the same way, goddammit. I like how your brain works, John Gruden.
4% kicker. He needs to win this job, and he will be battled by the former Hawaii Rainbow. Listen to this. Kansei Matsuzawa.
Matsuzawa
was 27 out of 29 on field goals, 40 for 40 on PATs.
Boy, Kansai Matsuzawa, 27 for 29 at Hawaii, almost broke Adam Vinatieri's record, 40 for 40 on PATs, man. The Tokyo Toe, who got his love for football at an Oakland Raider game type shit.
He was a Luke.
All right, chat, let me ask you all this, because we talked about feel-good story about Dalton Johnson, right? Drop me a 1 in the chat if Kansai Matsuzawa, a.k.a. the Tokyo Toe, has a chance to really compete for the #1 kicker job, or 2 if it's a feel-good story. We thought Dalton Johnson was a feel-good story. Do we think Kansai Matsuzawa is more of an actual chance to start? Because we broke down old buddy's an 85% kicker. He's not very good. So, and old buddy only missed 2 kicks and almost broke Adam Vinatieri's record and was 40 for 40 on PATs. So,
as a finalist, there's going to be a battle at the place-kicking position. Let's get into the offense. Let's go Raiders.
I agree. I think there's going to be a real battle at the place-kicking position. Alfredo said, yep, Kansai has a chance to win it. Charm City, Kansai. Bueno, Kansai. You know what I'm saying? And Captain Point, Kansai. So check this out, D1 Chosen. Kansai Matsuzawa, a.k.a. the Tokyo Toe. He's a Japan kid that came to the United States looking for, you know, something he wanted to do in his life. And he attended an Oakland Raider game when we were in Oakland. And he said the moment he seen an Oakland Raider game, he said he wanted to play football. So not only did he come to the Raiders, but his dream of football was because of the Raiders. So, and his name is Kansai Matsuzawa, aka the Tokyo Toe. So James Purple said it's real. Fucking Alfredo dropped it in Chinese. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kansai.
Raider offense. We've already talked about the negative statistics, 32nd in scoring.
Thank you, D1. I think a lot of us feel the same way too. And he was 28. He was 28 for 30 in kickoff and field goals. D1. He almost broke Adam Vinatieri's record and 40 for 40 on PAT. So he was pretty good in college, bro.
In total, 32nd in rushing and 28th in passing. That's why Clint Kubiak is here. And not only is Kubiak here, he brought in a couple great offensive coaches that he's worked with in the past that are going to help him implement this system. I remember when I went to the Raiders, hell, you have to hire a bunch of guys you haven't really worked with. You had to do a lot of interviewing. And
ain't that the truth? Hey, chat, tell me if I'm wrong. How many times have Raider coaches had to come over to the Raiders and be forced to work with who was already there? Tell me I'm lying. Tell me John Gruden lying. How many times did coaches have to come in there and be like, this guy is here, you have to work with him. This guy is here, you have to work with him. Shit, John Gruden was forced to work with Reggie McKenzie's scouting shit for like an entire year before he could even fire them. So that's not a fucking bullshit opinion. That's a fact, what he's saying right there. So Ruben says it's more than a feel-good story. From the Polish cannon to the Tokyo toe. Type shit, my boy Cool Kev. Oh. Alfredo spelled Alex Leatherwood in Taiwanese.
Tough sometimes. But he's bringing in Janoko as his offensive
Bro,
coordinator.
Janoko looked like Quagmire from Family Guy.
Who was
Respectfully.
with them in New Orleans. He's been with them in Seattle. And most importantly, he gets Rick Dennison, a great offensive line coach
That
who has
part.
a lot of ties to Coach Kubiak and Kubiak's dad, Gary Kubiak, over 30 years of work in the National Football League. These are two great hires.
Bro, Rick Dennison is going to be the key to the Raiders this year, chat. Watch, bro. What our offensive line can do and what they're going to do and what I expect them to do, because I think the talent's there. I just feel like Brandon Carroll's fucking terrible. And Rick Dennison, over 30 years of NFL experience, man, multiple Super Bowl winning offensive line coach. I'm excited, bro. Definitely one of the most underrated key hires right here with Rick Dennison. That's not trying to shade Andrew, Quagmire Janoko. You know what I'm saying?
Coming in with Clint Kubiak to fix this offense. You're going to see a lot of personnel groupings with the Raiders with Clint Kubiak in town. That's why I love watching his tape. They're going to use 12 personnel, one back and two tight ends. They'll use 21 personnel with Connor Hayward at fullback. They'll get into some two-back sets for Ashton Genty, their running back. They'll get into two tight ends and two backs. We call it 22. They'll also use 11 personnel, one back, one tight end.
Bro, the Raiders are so crazy personnel-wise, and John Gruden broke it down there, bro. We can run 12. We can run 13. We can run 22 with Connor Hayward because a lot of people sleep on Connor Hayward's ability to catch the football. Bro, like the Raiders are in a, like, outside of a number one receiver, which I think we're going to be able to make that shake, dude, the Raiders' hands are open to what or Clint Kubiak's playbook is open to just do whatever the fuck he wants to do, bro. It's going to be insane. Much love, Ralph. Love you, brother. Take it easy. You know what time it is. Have a great night, Ralph. Thanks for coming by.
And three receivers, you'll see it all with Clint Kubiak based on the opponent they play. Let's give a real quick snapshot of who Clint Kubiak is in the National Football League. In his first season in Seattle, they win the Super Bowl. They're third in points, eighth in yards, 10th in rushing yardage, and eighth in passing. I call it balance. The ball distribution is excellent. Running backs, tight ends, wide.
Listen, chat. This is going to be key to Fernando Mendoza's development. The ball distribution. Clint Kubiak, what was it? 50-50, 50 pass, 50 run percentage. You want to talk about setting your quarterback up for success, a young quarterback, you have a balanced play calling sheet. Nobody does it better than Clint Kubiak. 50-50 down the board. 50-50 down the board. Everybody's going to get the ball, and there's going to be that one baller. The Seahawks had JSN. The Raiders got Brock Bowers. I'm not saying Brock Bowers is going to be JSN, but they both legitimate superstars in their own right and both have the potential to be the greatest at their position. I think Jackson Smith and Jigba can be the best receiver in the league. There's not too many of them right now. You got Jamar Chase. I think if Clint Kubiak would have kept... I mean, he had a better year than Jamar Chase last year. If he'd had Clint Kubiak, bro, you feel me? If he'd have kept Clint Kubiak, he probably would have kept putting up more yards than Jamar Chase. So it is what it is. I'm going to continue with it by saying that this ain't a Seahawks or a Bengals show. So
They all catch passes. Sam Darnold, under Kubiak's guidance, he went to the Pro Bowl, threw for 4,000 yards. He threw 25 touchdowns and 14 interceptions.
check this out, bro. Over 4,000 yards for Sam Darnold, who in his rookie season or his first year in the league said, I'm seeing ghost out there, and couldn't find anybody to throw the football, didn't know his ass from his elbow when it came to the game of the National Football League. What was it, 4 years later, 5 years later, goes from seeing ghost to be the fucking ghost buster for the Seattle Seahawks. And takes the Seattle Seahawks from the dumpster, which they were after they lost Pete Carroll, well, at least where they thought they were. And Mike McDaniel rose him back about the ashes. Man, Clint Kubiak goes over there, and Sam Darnold has the best year of his career. Shout out to Clint, man. You feel me? So, anyways, let's continue.
Played great.
Shout out to you, Charm.
Before he was with Seattle, Clint
Hey, Raider Dangerfield, bro. Hopefully you had a great time in the lounge tonight, man. You feel me? I got like 30 more minutes of this show I got to cover, dog, but I love you, dog. Your support don't go unnoticed, bro, and I look forward to having you in plenty more live streams. Plenty of daily live streams coming up, man, so I expect to see you a lot, my boy, and thanks for your support. Have a great night. Yeah, brother, as always, go Raiders. You know what time it is. Raider Dangerfield, take it easy.
Kubiak was with former Raider Derek Carr in New Orleans, and when Carr was healthy, he had this Saint offense humming, man. And
we're talking about Connor Cook that got his first NFL start in the playoffs against the number 1 ranked defense. That Connor Cook? Yeah, I remember him.
For New Orleans, he was with the Minnesota Vikings from 2021 to 2023. 2 years at the quarterback coach position, 1 year as the offensive coordinator, and he coached a guy named Kirk Cousins for 3 years. Cousins threw for 12,000 yards, went to the Pro Bowl, and he's reunited with...
So there it is right there, bro. Kirk Cousins threw for 12,000 yards under Clint Kubiak. So there's the reason why he gets the starting gig right off the bat, if anybody was wondering, including myself, which I still feel like the starting job should be earned. But there you have it, over 12,000 yards passing in 3 seasons under Clint Kubiak for Kirk Cousins. So
Cousins in Vegas. Let's talk about the quarterback position of the Raiders. I've already talked about all the change. 5 different quarterbacks. You either get better or worse in this business. I think the Raiders got clearly better. They get Kirk Cousins, and everybody's like, Cousins, he's been around in Washington.
I said that.
He's been around in Minnesota, Atlanta. He's been around. Yeah, he's a hell of a player. The perfect mentor for Fernando Mendoza. 3 years of experience in the Kubiak system. Great years in the Kubiak system.
Okay.
When you look at
Talk
Cousins,
that shit.
You're getting a leader. You're getting a guy that the coach trusts. He knows he can win with Cousins, and he's comfortable with Cousins. Got a lot of confidence in him. But Cousins comes in as one of the few guys in the NFL
Type shit.
that has had multiple seasons with over 4,000 yards passing, over 25 touchdowns, and under 15 interceptions. He's done that 7 times. Only 2 guys have done it more times. Tom Brady, 13, and Aaron Rodgers, 10.
Sheesh. Okay. Like I said, you guys see the title of the stream, bro. John Gruden changed my mind about Kirk Cousins and the Raiders. Let rock.
Look at Cousins, man. He's thrown for 49,700 yards, 19th all time. Kirk Cousins has 296 touchdown passes, 15th all time.
Okay, type shit.
Completion percentage, 66.7%. That is 7th all time.
7th all time.
96.8 all time. That puts him at 12th. And game-winning drives, he has 33. You like that? Kirk Cousins has done a lot of good
Type
shit, man, in the NFL.
He sasaid he's done a lot of good shit. Hold on.
The Heisman, and because Washington, he's been 1,700 yards, 19th all time. Kirk Cousins has 296 touchdown passes, 15th all time. And when you look at completion percentage, 66.7%.
Type
that
shit.
is 7th all time. His passer rating is 96.8 all time. That puts him at 12th. And game-winning drives, he has 33. You like that? Kirk
I like
Cousins
that.
Has done a lot of good shit, man, in the NFL.
Alright.
And he's here to mentor the chosen one, Fernando Mendoza.
I like that. He said the chosen one. Type shit.
Talk about talent and work ethic. It's that combination, I think, that Mark Davis, Spytek, and Tom Brady saw in this kid. Remember, they were at the national championship game, snooping around down there in pregame warm-up. They saw everything. How many guys do you know that win the national championship, win the Heisman, and become the #1 overall pick in the NFL?
He's going to name them.
Count 3 guys. I can count Cam Newton. I can count Joe Burrow and Fernando Mendoza.
So, hey, Cam Newton, Joe Burrow, pretty successful NFL careers.
I mean, Mendoza, 2025, 16-0, 72% complete, 41 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Good God. I mean, the guy ran for 276 yards and 6 more touchdowns. So he's big, he's smart, he's competitive, and he is a dual threat. Very, very good player. The only thing with Mendoza is I only saw him under the center 5 times.
Yep, see, so he's preaching to the choir here. As we all know, Fernando Mendoza, this is going to be the biggest learning curve for him. I think a lot of us are going to agree with that, bro. This learning curve, going from playing under center, from playing shotgun your entire career, is going to be a learning curve, and he's going to break it down for you.
2 years
This
at
coach,
California.
Coach Chucky, man. I don't listen to too many people, bro. When Chucky gonna break it down, I'm listening to Coach Chucky. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't seen too many coaches do it for the Raiders, bro. I seen Chucky do it twice.
In Indiana. He's been in the gun a lot, obviously.
Type shit.
Except for those 5 plays. But Clint Kubiak in Seattle last year was under the center 53% of the time. So that'll be a little bit of a transition for Mendoza, getting the footwork and the rhythm, kind of like Caleb Williams had to do in his first year under Ben Johnson. It can be done and will be done, but it'll take a little time to get him comfortable.
That's why Kirk is there
in this business, and I'm sure Fernando will feel the pressure. He's going to be hearing all the people chirping about the Raiders, the last first-round pick.
Exactly, bro. That's what the point that's another point I'm trying to make. He said, tell me that John Gruden or John Madden wouldn't give you pep talks that would be really ready to have you running through the wall like the Kool-Aid man. Oh, yeah. Shouts to Furpo type shit.
The quarterback was Jamarcus Russell. The one before that was Todd Marinovich. The one before that was Mark Wilson. This guy's different, man. This guy's different. You will see, Raider Nation. Mendoza's the real deal. Prove that to me, will you, Fernando? But I think one of the most interesting things about the quarterback position in Vegas is what in the hell happens to Aiden O'Connell, man.
Type shit, man. What happens to my mans?
I love Aiden O'Connell.
I love Aiden O'Connell too, goddammit. I think he's a damn good quarterback. I don't know if he's a starting quarterback in the league because he hasn't been given his shot. You know what I'm saying? Really. He's been shit on by Gardner Minshew and Geno Smith. You know what I'm saying? But I think there's a shot there, goddammit. Well, my boy, Raiders. My mans. All right, let's rock. He said Kurt gonna be wearing Max Crosby's chains.
When Josh McDaniels was in Vegas, I saw O'Connell have some really good games. He's got prototype size, he's tough as hell, and he's a pinpoint passer. So right now the Raiders have 3 quarterbacks. I'm sure you're going to see a ton of Mendoza and O'Connell in the preseason. Keep an eye.
So there we go, as a lot of people kind of expect. I do think we're going to see a lot of Aiden O'Connell and Fernando. I think they're pretty much locked in with Kirk. So, but yeah, man, it's going to be exciting to see Aiden O'Connell. He's going to go out there and battle. And like I said, I'm an Aiden O'Connell fan, but may the best man win. You know what I'm saying? So I think Aiden O'Connell's got a shot, but we have to see. Drop a 1 in the chat if you think Aiden O'Connell's got a shot to compete with Kirk Cousins, or drop a 2 in the chat if you think he's got no shot, man. Let me see how y'all feeling.
On what happens with O'Connell before this training camp is over. He's a good enough player to play in this league.
Yeah, see, I agree. I said the same thing. I think he's good enough to play. I don't know if he's a starter because he hasn't really been given a shot, and obviously he gets injured, but he can play. I definitely agree. I think he can play.
All know Kubiak's going to have a balanced offense and great ball distribution. What Kubiak does that I like is just what his dad did in Denver. He'll run the
Shout
ball.
out to Brandon Holloman. He said Justin Herbert is West Coast Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is East Coast Justin Herbert. Hey, that's a good comparison, brother. Hey, I'll counter argue with this, bro. Trevor Lawrence actually came back on Justin Herbert. What was it, like 21-0 in the playoffs? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brandon Hollow, man. Drop a subscription if you enjoy the content, man. As always, thanks for coming by the stream. Welcome to the lounge. One nation, one lounge, one family. Appreciate you, brother. Go Raiders.
Run the ball until you stop it. And when you stop the run, he is going to throw some bootlegs and play action passes at you that are downright nasty. A lot of plays that start off looking the same that are different. They're going to create a lot of conflict in your linebackers. And if you have a safety that gets nose trouble,
type shit.
They run this outside zone. The imaginary aiming point is the crack of the butt of the tight end.
Type
they run the outside zone. They'll press it and take it. They'll bounce it outside. They'll cut it back. They made a living with the outside zone. The Seahawks were 10th in the NFL last year in rushing, 125 yards a game. Put this in perspective. With the same backs and pretty much the same offensive line, the year before, Seattle was 28th in the NFL with 95 yards rushing.
Bro, so they went from 28th in the league to borderline top 10 rushing team in one season is the point he's trying to make here. D1 said Herbert is the Philip Rivers of Derek Carr's.
Kubiak and Dennison.
Hey, Philip Rivers was good, though. All bullshit aside, Philip Rivers was good.
The Raiders are going to be much.
He was a choker, but he was a damn good quarterback. Philip Rivers, I seen Philip Rivers beat the fuck out of my Raiders my entire time, bro, being a Raider fan. That shit's crazy, bro. So he said Aiden O'Connell's got a real shot. Charm City said he's got a real shot. So Ruben and Charm City. Furpo said 1 and 2. He's not going to beat him, in my opinion, but he's a great backup and way bigger than the dude who's eating boogers. Yeah, I agree, James. Furpo, that's a fact.
And when they start running it,
we still got 35 people. And we've been in what? What are we at right now? Almost 3 hours, bro. You feel me? We're almost at 70 likes, bro. We're 3 likes away from 70, chat.
The best thing the Kubiaks have always done is set up these play action passes and bootlegs. Last year in Seattle,
Dude, that's a great point, bro. You feel me? I was making the argument, you feel me, when we got Clint Kubiak, that if you go back and you watch the Houston Texans, bro, the way they ran the outside zone and the zone scheme in general, teamed up with the bootleg play action with Matt Schaub and Andre Johnson, bro, like that shit was nasty, bro. And Clint Kubiak does a lot of that same shit. Like people be like, oh, well, I'm worried about the zone scheme. The zone scheme never works with the Raiders. We're talking about guys who have historically run the zone blocking scheme to a Super Bowl caliber level. And I'm okay with that. If I'm going to have somebody coming in and, you know, maybe trying to teach the Raiders something that we're not really historically good at, I want somebody that has a resume of winning Super Bowls doing it. You know what I mean? Like, people can be like the zone running game is shit, but the last time we ran the zone running scheme under Josh McDaniels, Josh Jacobs led the NFL in rushing. So let's just keep that into perspective.
27% of their passes were play action passes, and they had 7.6 yards per pass. That's where they get the chunk yardage. The only team that averaged more yardage per pass last year was the Patriots at 7.7. The Raiders last year, not a good play action passing team. They averaged just 4.9 yards per pass. That was one of the worst in the league. So they're going to get better at running and play action passing. That's a big reason why Clint Kubiak and Coach Dennison are wearing the silver.
That part, bro. Like, we're going to at least be able to move the ball a little bit, bro, and I'm excited for it.
Real quick, let's get into the running.
One people want to know why our defense can't really be great. Well, our defense can't be great if our fucking defense is out on the field the entire game like the entire game like they were last year, bro. Where the defense was make a play 3 and out, make a play interception, make a play fumble. It was fucking putrid.
Game last year, they drafted Ashton Genty out of Boise State with the 6th overall pick. 266 carries, 975 yards, just 3.7 yards per carry and 5 touchdowns. You know, all the other Raider running backs combined for just 41 carries. So it was always Genty all the time. And I think under Clint Kubiak, they're going to have a complimentary back to split the carries a little bit and lighten the load on Ashton Genty. That's where Mike Washington, their 4th-round pick out of Arkansas, comes.
All right, guys. So how we feeling about Mike Washington? Do you guys feel like Mike Washington is going to be the ultimate 1-2 punch for Ashton Genty? Or do we feel like Mike Washington is just going to be another one of them overhyped players? Let me know how we're feeling. Because I feel like he's going to be a real complimentary piece to Genty. Not saying Genty don't have breakaway speed, but Mike Washington has pure breakaway speed. Like he's the ultimate thunder to lightning or vice versa.
Let's go, Washington. Get yourself ready to go.
That part.
But I think the run game has a chance to get better because it's a rebuilt offensive line. They've got new schemes. They've got a complimentary back in Washington. They're going to be under the center more instead of these slow developing shotgun runs.
That part.
Under the center runs will really help Genty.
Yeah, that's a great point he makes too, bro. The Raiders were running a lot of the ball last year out of shotgun, dog. And them shotgun run plays, bro. Not only are they slow developing run plays, bro, but Ashton Genty is getting the ball already like 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage on a shotgun run play, on top of the fact that your fucking offensive line is terrible. So
a lot different personnel groupings, which we've talked about. A lot of reasons why they can get
so
better.
Junior Jacobo thinks Mike Washington's going to be a perfect complementary piece to the Raiders. I agree with you, Jacobo, for sure. Ruben said the offense was terrible. Yeah, bro, the entire shit show, dog. Everything.
Kenneth Walker in Seattle, Ashton Genty and Mike Washington in Vegas. Block the
Charm City said Mike Washington's going to be a very big part. I agree, bro. I'm with you. Anthony Estrada said, I feel he'll be running back 2 behind Genty. Another young, talented running back. Yeah, for sure, dude. He's going to be good. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if Himby makes the roster, bro. I think he's going to have to compete with Labe in special teams. I think Labe, that's where he's going to get the nod as special teams. I'm not saying that Himby can't outproduce Labe in special teams, but I think that's going to be what's going to dictate who's going to make the roster as that third back. Captain Point says he feels like Mike Washington can also be a big part of what we do. I agree, bro. I think Mike Washington, I mean, he was the consensus number 2 back in the draft, bro, and we got him in the 4th round. So that's a huge steal. We got 2 drafts picks we got 2 steals in the 4th round, bro. Him and Jermod McCoy. Let that sink in.
Runs last year were from 11.
Two perennial, McCoy, borderline top 10 pick, and Mike Washington, if they drafted running backs like they used to, Mike Washington is probably like a late 1st round, 2nd round pick running back in the 4th. So
personnel almost always in the shotgun. And when you're in 11 personnel with Brock Bowers, he's really not the classic blocking tight end. I think it makes it tough for Genty to consistently make yards. The Raiders don't have a true number 1 receiver. We'll get into their receiving core in a minute, but they do have the great Brock Bowers.
Let's go.
Historic year as a rookie. He missed several games last year with injuries. He's back and healthy. The only significant addition the Raiders made was ex-Minnesota Viking Jalen Naylor. He played for Kubiak in Minnesota.
A lot. You guys like Naylor? I like Naylor.
He played 50% in the slot. They had Addison. They had Justin Jefferson. But Naylor did have some production last year, and he does make some splash plays. The Raiders' receiving core only accounted for 1,690 yards last year. That's the 3rd least amount of yardage by a receiving core in pro football. That's not good.
Yeah, they weren't good.
I'm anxious to see what does Coach Kubiak do with this personnel. I really think they're going to use a lot of 12 personnel. 1 back, Genty, 2 tight ends, Michael Mayer and Brock Bowers, and I think you're going to see Trey Tucker and Naylor play a lot at wide receiver. I look to see a lot of 12 personnel from this year's Raiders. Brock Bowers, a historic rookie season.
Bro, that's, you know what's crazy, bro, is I said the same shit, gang. Like, I said the Raiders would run a lot of Michael Mayer as your prototypical NFL tight end, inline tight end, and run Brock Bowers as more of a receiver. Gruden didn't say receiver, but I think we're on the same page in terms of how the Raiders are going to be great, at least offensively. I think you have to get Michael Mayer and Brock Bowers on the field at the same time, because Brock Bowers is a receiving threat. He's your typical slot wide receiver in a tight end body. He's your typical wide receiver in a tight end body. I think the best usage of Brock Bowers and this offense is finding a way to get both of them on the field, whether it be 12 personnel in a single back formation or running, you know, a 13 personnel, but with 2 tight ends and a shotgun. I mean, it's still kind of 12 personnel, right? But with Brock Bowers playing as a slot wide receiver role and Michael Mayer playing as your inline tight end, that's where I feel like the Raiders are best at. But we're kind of on the same page, me and John right here, bro. I feel like you have to have them both on the field, bro, in some kind of capacity. I don't feel like you can run 12 personnel the entire game, but if you can run a shotgun personnel with a 13 with Brock Bowers being that slot receiver, I think that can be really effective. So we have to see how they play it. Naylor's definitely underrated in my opinion, because we haven't really seen what he has to offer when he's not being, you know, when he's not the shadow of 2, you know, really good wide receivers in Addison and Jefferson. So
last year he still led the team with 64 catches, and he missed half the season. The guy can line up inside and out. The issue I have with Bowers is most of the time he runs routes from the slot.
Yep.
He runs them from out wide. Very rarely does he run a route as a conventional tight end. And in Seattle, with A.J. Barner, Elijah Arroyo, hey, most of the routes those guys ran in Seattle, they were conventional tight ends. Will Brock Bowers become the Raiders' version of Jackson Smith and Jigba? That guy, JSN, he runs routes from everywhere. I think the biggest issue with the offense last year was the offensive line. I mean, they gave up 64 sacks. They had some running plays that weren't blocked properly. There were some scheme issues, some personnel issues, and some technical errors that really hurt them. Now, they got a new offensive line coach in Rick Dennison. There's going to be a brand new scheme. We've talked about the outside zone. A more committed running attack. They're going to be blocking running plays more than passing plays. And you're going to see the pocket move, man.
Bro, our fucking offensive line was terrible last year, bro. Stone Forsythe.
Have you seen my...
Girl lost her phone and came here screaming about where her phone's at. Anyways, let's continue.
Quick game. They're going to change the launching spot of the quarterback, and hopefully they're not coming from behind every week. I think that's a big reason you'll see this offensive line get better. Rick Dennison, I don't want to undermine what he has done as an offensive line coach in this league for over 30 years. 4-time Super Bowl champion, man. 2025 last year, he was the run game coordinator of the world champion Seahawks. He has a long
Rick Dennison's going to be nice.
Family. So
hey, bro, we hit 70 likes, bro. Appreciate you, Raiders, bro. Much love, dog.
Another big issue for the silver and black is the return of Colton Miller at left tackle. He missed most of the season. He got that high ankle sprain against the Bears.
Yeah, Colton Miller.
And he missed.
Brother, I think that's probably going to be the biggest question mark with the Raiders offensively is the health of Colton Miller. If Colton Miller can stay healthy, dude, the Raiders are going to be straight, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to replace a left tackle, you know, and the Raiders try to replace him with Stone Forsythe, and that dude was fucking terrible, bro.
About 10 games. But he's 30 years old now. Recovery has been very positive. The key to the Raider offensive line is the return of Colton Miller at left tackle. And then, who's the right tackle going to be? Is it going to be DJ Glaze? I mean, last year, DJ Glaze, when you look at Pro Football Focus, gave up 10 sacks. The only guy that gave up more sacks was another Raider, Stone Forsythe, who's no longer there.
That's crazy, bro. DJ Glaze gave up the second amount of the worst sacks and the most sacks in the league. and fucking just Stone Forsyth #2, bro. That shit is fucking crazy, bro.
DJ Glaze going into year 3. Let's freaking go. He's got to step up. He's got to play better. And I know Coach Dennison is going to get it out of him. That guy's got to step up and play much better. They also drafted Trey Zune. Don't forget that name. It sounds like Zune. Came out of Texas A&M. Will he battle DJ Glaze? We'll see. And is Charles Grant, a draft pick from a year ago, is he ready to compete?
So that's a big question mark too, bro, is Charles Grant. Respectfully, bro, like I hope Charles Grant pans out. Charles Grant, I haven't seen much, bro. I mean, people will be like, oh, well, Pete Carroll didn't get him on the field, bro. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Charles Grant. I'm not a big fan of Carlos Rogers, and I'm not a big fan of Jack Besh that we traded down and got. So I feel like hopefully they pan out, bro, but I have very little faith in any of these guys, so.
At right tackle position during training camp. The center is Tyler Lindenbaum. Guy's making a lot of money, man. He's a hell of a center, and we need somebody in the pivot with this young quarterback, Mendoza. But Linderbaum's been to the Pro Bowl. He's been rated as arguably, he and Creed Humphrey are neck and neck with who the best center in football is. What a pickup. The guard position to me is a crapshoot. I don't know who the guards are. Is it going to be Jackson Powers Johnson? Pretty high draft pick out of Oregon a couple years ago. Is he going to play right guard? Where is Spencer Burford?
Jackson Powers Johnson, I think, is going to be a beast, bro. As long as he can stay healthy and he ain't got no concussion issues, he's going to be straight.
The free agent acquisition going to play left guard. Where is Trey Zune going to compete? Is he going to compete in here to start at guard? We don't know, but there's a lot of coming and going at the guard position. Caleb Rogers is another Raider to watch. But the guards.
71 likes, chat. Let's go, guys.
Who's it going to be, man? They got to get that solved. The tight end position, Brock Bowers, Michael Mayer. You might not find a better 1-2 combination than that. But I expect Michael Mayer to be the classic tight end, and I see Brock Bowers playing any of the 3 wide receiver positions. He's a badass. And wide receiver.
Let's go, Raiders. Much love, dog. 72 of them, bro. Let's go. Most liked stream in a long time, bro. Much love to you guys, bro. Glad you guys enjoyed the stream, bro. We're almost to the end of it, my fam.
In his first 4 years in Minnesota. But he led the Vikings with 15.0 yards per catch. 50% of the time he's been in the slot, he's been overshadowed by Addison and Jefferson. It's time for Naylor to get a bigger role. I can't wait to see what he does. They also have that Dante Thornton guy, number 10, big, fast guy from 10.
Bro, if Dante Thornton pans out, bro, and he can develop a little bit, bro, he's going to be a fucking monster in this league. I have a little bit of confidence in him because, you know, obviously a little bit of backstory on Clint Kubiak. He coached wide receivers, I believe, at Kansas State or something like that. So he knows a little bit about wide receivers. You know, we've seen he coached Justin Jefferson. He coached Jackson Smith and Jigba. He's coached some good receivers in this league. Trust me, bro. If I thought Jack Besh could develop into something, bro, I would have faith in him, bro. But he can't separate. He's slow. He was a tight end in college. We drafted him to be a wide receiver. That shit's out, bro. Dante Thornton has uncoachable attributes that I feel like if Kubiak can get into his bag, dude, Dante Thornton could be very, very good for the Raiders, bro. Because he's got everything in its bag in terms of his physical to be very elite in this league, so we just have to see it coached up. So
Tennessee, I think he was underwhelming.
So I love watching Gruden. I miss him as a coach, but shit happens for a reason. I fuck with John Gruden. I said in the offseason, if we can't get Clint Kubiak, I would kick the tires on John Gruden for a 3rd time, bro. So I'm a big John Gruden guy for Shelly. Shout out to 30 people still, bro. We hit over 70 likes, man. Appreciate y'all.
Rookie. A lot of rookie struggle, but it's a new system. He's got to pick it up in year 2. They need him to play as big and fast as he looks. Now, on the other side is Jack Besh, former TCU player. He was underwhelming as a rookie, 20 catches, just 224 yards, 2nd-round pick. They need Thornton and Besh to come alive. They need Jalen Naylor to pick up his play. and
Jack
become a
Best
great
definitely
pro
has to do
football
something,
player. But
bro.
the guy I love, ask me, Jake. It's Trey Tucker.
That
Trey
part,
Tucker's
talk
the
that
Gruden
shit.
grind.
I fuck with Trey
Conditioning,
Tucker. Trey Tucker's
yards
my
after the
man.
catch. In his 4th season last year, 57 catches, 696 yards. He had 5 TDs. This guy's a playmaker, man. He's got great conditioning. They hand him the ball on jet sweeps. He's a load to tackle. I love Trey Tucker. But again, you might see Brock Bowers playing in the slot. You might see Bowers playing everywhere. But this young receiving core has work
I'm
to
with
do
you,
with things.
D1. Like, D1's a Dolphins fan, bro. Unbiased opinion. He said Gruden should be a head coach. That's a fact.
Hell, the Raiders.
The NFL hates the Raiders, bro, and anything tied to us, D1.
The Seahawks had 55 of those. They were 7th in the league. But just 3.7 yards per carry. He's got to continue to improve in the passing game as well, not just as a receiver. He caught 55 passes, but as a blitz pickup guy. And we have already talked about Mike Washington.
Because he knows, bro. He knows. I don't know if he knows, but I think it's an ego thing with D1, with him, D1. I think that he knows he can get back to winning a Super Bowl as a head coach, especially looking at some of these other head coaches around the league, and he just wants he wants to get a shot. He wants to get a shot at it, bro. And the Raiders canceled him, or the NFL canceled him when he had Henry Ruggs and shit. So I don't know, bro. I just think he wants vengeance, and I think the only team he really wants to coach for, if I'm being honest with you, D1, it's either going to be the Raiders or the Bucks. And I think he wants the Raiders back, but unfortunately, I don't think he's going to get a third stint. So I think that would be my answer to your question, bro.
Saw Razorback. He's wearing number 30. He's got to come through as the complimentary back. They also have Dylan Laub, number 23 out of New Hampshire. He's a good kick returner. So there's your Raider offense. They got to decide who the quarterback.
Nah, because I don't think it's his play calling that's the issue, D1. It was his personality, bro. It was the shit that he said. It wasn't his play calling. It wasn't a lack of being a good coach, D1. It was the shit that he had said that got him canceled from the league, bro. So no, I don't think he has to earn it back as an offensive coordinator gig, bro, because he turned the Raiders around, bro, like from 2016 when the Raiders made the playoffs. Like, we weren't shit until he came back and built a team from 2018 to 2021. And in year 3, he had the Raiders cooking with Henry Ruggs and Derek Carr. And the Raiders made the playoffs in 2021 without John Gruden, with a team that he built. So no, I don't think he needs to earn it again, bro. I just think it's more of a it's more of a 2026, bro. Like, you can't say anything anymore, bro. You say the wrong thing and the entire world hates you. I think that's more of what it is with John. And I don't know if he fits this era of the NFL. And like, sometimes I second guess where I stand out in the world right now, bro, because as you know, D1, we're trash talkers, bro. I have to watch everything I say now, bro. I can't be Mac Benther. I can't come on here and just speak my mind, bro, without people getting their feelings hurt nowadays. So that's where we stand at with John, in my opinion.
Back is going to be to start the season. What is Fernando's role? What are we going to do with Aiden O'Connell? And what is this offensive line going to become, particularly at guard? And who are the receivers after Trey Tucker?
Here we go, defense, and we're almost out of here. Appreciate you guys, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the show tonight, man. It's been a great show, bro. I had pretty much 30 plus, 40 plus people all night. We hit over 70 likes, one of my most liked stream in a while, man. If you guys caught this post, man, you guys sat through the whole 3 hour mark. If you're here at 3 hours post stream, let me get a LFG in the chat. LFG in the chat if you're still here. If you watch this post stream or live, let me get an LFG so I know you was here at the 3 hour mark, man. Y'all sat through your boy Benther show, man. Much love.
Has new leadership as well. It'll be Rob Leonard, former defensive line coach of the Raiders. He was retained and promoted, rightfully so. He's a hell of a coach. Who is Rob Leonard? Ask me, Jake.
Raider Nation for life. I see you, brother. Elijah Wildhorse. I see you. Charm City. I see you. LFG. What up, Elijah? What up, brother? Captain Point.
For 3 years.
How y'all like the show tonight, man? It's been pretty. I think I put on a pretty good show tonight, man. I feel like I'm getting back to myself. I honestly feel like I'm getting back to bent there, man. You feel me? All the anxiety is to the side. I feel like there's brighter pastures, and I feel like there's something to root for, bro. So I'm excited. Getting back to my ways, man. 4 hours. We've been here for going on 3 hours and 15 minutes. I've been solo, bro, and we've been rocking, gang. So much love, chat. Saludos to you guys, man. I wouldn't be nothing without y'all. So remember that.
Fourth team. He's been around some great defensive minds, and it's his turn, man, to take the torch and bring this defense back. Rob Leonard, defensive line coach, has been promoted. They'll run a 3-4 defense, but there'll be multiple. They'll adapt. They'll have many variations of their front during a game and during this season.
Thanks, Raiders. Much love, dog.
In their front, man.
Appreciate you, James Furple. I see my boy James Furple with the LFG on Twitch.
From the Colts.
I appreciate you, Captain Point. I couldn't do it without you, brother. Much love, my friend. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Captain Point. Love you, brother. You've been around my channel for a while. Thanks, dude. Love you, dude. Ruben, LFG, James Furple. I see you guys, man. Much love, gang.
As the Raiders had a defense ranked higher than 18. That's not very good. So Coach Leonard is going to have his hands full, but if anybody can do it, he can do it. You know, this defensive line has been hit with some setbacks. I mean, Christian Wilkins, big-time defensive lineman they signed from the Dolphins. Some mysterious things are happening. He's out of the building. Malcolm Kuntz, young pass rusher, has 8 sacks 2023. He has a terrible knee injury. He's on his way back. And Max Crosby, he disappeared the last 2 games last year. They shut him down, and they traded
Max Crosby's about to go crazy this year, chat. I think Max Crosby's about to have probably one of the best years he's ever seen or he's ever had in his career. I think Max Crosby's in line for his probably the best year that we've ever seen from a pass rusher, bro. I think we might see a Khalil Mack-ish type year from Max Crosby this year, bro. Like, I really feel that way. And if it don't happen this year, it's never going to happen. But I feel like it's going to happen. So
with the Raider D-line, they drafted Tyree Wilson.
Hopefully we can find a way to pry Vita Vea from Tampa, bro.
With the 6th overall pick, just sent him to New Orleans. They didn't get a lot back in return. So there's been a lot of turnover in the front that continues.
Nah, man, screw Tyree Wilson. We need him. He sucks.
In 2026. Let's talk about this revamped linebacker core right here. Nakobe Dean comes in from Philly. 3 years, $36 million. Quay Walker gets 3 years for $40 million. What's cool about these two guys?
How we feeling for the linebacker room, guys? Are we excited? Are we excited for the linebackers this year, bro? Like, I love the top. I love that. I love the linebackers that are starters, Quay and Nakobe. But the thing that concerns me is the depth. But no, I'm definitely excited. If you ask me, Bent, are you excited for the linebackers? I'm super excited, bro. I'm just a little concerned. You know, we have the revenge of the Berg brothers behind those guys. You know what I'm saying? I still would like the Raiders to kick the tires on Bobby Wagner, but linebackers have a chance to be one of the better inside linebacker group that we've had for a long time. You know, young guys, both of these guys can run sideline to sideline, so I'm excited for sure.
They're young. They both are good against the run. They're very good blitzers, and they played together.
I'm muted. I'm on mute. Thank you, Estrada. Hey, anyways, let me repeat myself. That's why I hate having to mute myself sometimes. Sorry, bro. I was talking to my wife. He said, I noticed the difference. You seem happier tonight. Show's cooking. Awesome content. What I was saying, Ruben, is I'm glad you see the difference, Ruben. You know, I remember you joined up on one of my StreamYards one time. It was just me up there talking. And, you know, we had our conversation, and, you know, you're a real ass individual, Ruben, and I really appreciate your support through all the years. And I'm getting back to myself. I feel a lot better, and let this stream be a vision of what there is to come. And Afakasi, what's up, man? You feel me? I've been live for a minute, almost 3.5 hours by myself, Afakasi. We're pushing 72 likes. You know, Afakasi, I love you, bro. Hopefully you're doing well. I am up late. We've had a great stream tonight. Afakasi, we hit over 40 members, bro. I have 40 plus members in the lounge. Afakasi, I'm giving away 2 jerseys, Afakasi. It's been a great show, bro. Shout out to D-Mokes, came through with all the gifted memberships. Captain Point, you know, Raider Dangerfield. I had a lot of memberships join in tonight, man. Milka Beezy. You know, we've had a great show, Afakasi. I love you, I Hopefully you're good, but I got about 10 minutes of this shit and we're out, bro. I love you, dude.
Yeah, they're on the same team at Georgia. They won the national championship together in 2021. Big reason why the Bulldogs have those rings are these 2 linebackers. Both guys, I think, are leaders. Both guys can wear the green dot. They're very good communicators.
I'm sorry to hear your day's been shit off, Akasi. I've had a great stream tonight, bro. If you want to go back and rewind it, educational, informative, and always entertaining, bro. Hopefully your day gets better off, Akasi. You know, your boy Benther's here for you, my boy. But yeah, man, I love you, dog. Off Akasi. Can't wait to see you again, bro.
To this ball club. The secondary is the biggest concern to me when I watch the Raiders. I mean, they had a big offseason in terms of acquisitions. They drafted 4 young guys, and they signed Teron Johnson, the ex-Buffalo Bill. Hell, they even re-signed Eric Stokes, the corner, for a $30 million 3-year extension.
So we just so you know, Afakasi, we heard on, we got some All Eyes on G reached out to me, bro. All Eyes on G is going to be all right. He's dealing with some things right now, health concerns, but he's okay. So I just want to let you know, bro, in case, you know, you've been concerned about All Eyes. We've talked to All Eyes. All Eyes is okay, and he'll be back soon. So
it's going to be interesting. We all know Stokes is the Raiders' most proven corner and best player. That's why they paid him. He gave up an 85 QBR last year, which led to silver and black. But who's the other corner going to be, man? Quarterbacks, they ran Blue Kelly out of Vegas. And Darian Porter, the other starting corner who does return, he got beat pretty bad last year.
Darian Porter got beat, bro, but he also had like an 80+ quarterback percentage, or an 80%, like an 80 QBR, which one is one of the lowest in the league. So I get what John Gruden's saying. He got tested at times, but 80 QBR is not bad. Yeah, they got you again. They got you again, Cool Kev, with 2 spell checks, bro.
Defense was very inconsistent in 2025. They gave up almost 25.5 points.
Never forget you, Ruben, bro. Much love, dog.
In the NFL on third down percentage. 46.3%. That ain't gonna fly against Justin Herbert, Bo Nix, and Pat Mahomes.
Blow dicks.
We got to do better than that. They were okay against the run. They gave up 3.9 yards a carry, but it's the lack of pass rush that really doomed the Las Vegas Raiders.
Got you again, Cool
Crosby
Kev.
can't do it all himself. You set your whole plan to stop Crosby. Somebody else has to win in these one-on-one situations. The Raiders had a 28% pressure rate versus the
1
pass.
like away from
That's
75 likes, chat.
Third worst in the league. Al Davis would tell you that quarterback has to go down, and he's got to go down hard. I used to hear that a lot. Biggest thing on their defense to me is, are these guys going to return from their injuries and be what they can be?
I agree.
Malcolm Kuntz, I talked about him. Did he return to that 2023 form? Max Crosby, is he healthy? Is he ready to hum around the edge and be the force
Justin Sherbert.
that we know he is? Kobe Dean, he got hurt in that playoff game against the Rams 2 years ago. He had a tough offseason. He missed part of the season last year in Philly. And trade in Stooks, their second-round pick. He had a terrible injury in 2024, and he missed the start of the 2025 season. And then there's Jermod McCoy, their 4th-round pick out of Tennessee. He didn't play his senior year last year at Tennessee. So all these young guys, are they healthy? Will they stay healthy? Can they be great like we think they can?
Yeah,
when you look at the front 4, to me it all starts here. That's Rob Leonard's background. That's where his strength is. The edge rushers is Max Crosby, and I think it's going to be Kwity Paye, the opening day starter.
I agree.
Crosby's play time is always high. His efforts high. His leadership is great. 69.5 career sacks. That's 3rd most in Raider history already. He ain't no one-trick pony either. He's a very good edge setter, penetrator,
I like Max,
good
bro.
run defender.
He's a good player.
And when it comes to pressures, And this guy has 360 pressures and the 69.5 sacks. No one's close to Crosby when it comes to causing pressures. He's got 29 more than everybody else since he's been in the league.
Shout out to Max Crosby, bro.
Pay. Who the hell is Quiddy Pay?
Hey, shout out to chat, bro. We hit 75 likes, bro. We hit 70. We're only 25 likes from 100 likes, bro. That's crazy, chat. I couldn't have done it without you guys, man. Much love.
Out of Michigan. Had some nice years in the Colts. 30.5 sacks in 74 games. Last year his production was...
I like Quiddy Pay. You know, I don't know what to expect from him, you know, and with that large contract number. I mean, the Raiders had to pay it, right? Because we had to get that salary cap floor, but it's going to be interesting. Maybe Quiddy Pay can revitalize his career with the Raiders. So we'll the time will tell with Quiddy Pay, but I like the player. We just have to see if he lives up to the contract.
Now, he had one of the worst pressure rates in football. There
it is right there, one of the worst pressure rates, but maybe he don't need pressure. Maybe he needs cleanup sacks.
Need Quiddy Pay to take advantage of some great looks opposite Max Crosby. And then the return of Malcolm Kuntz, former third-round pick out of Buffalo. They need him to showcase his stuff again. He had 8 sacks in 2023. He had 4.5 sacks last.
All right, guys, let me know how we feel in the chat. Drop a 1 in the chat if we think Malcolm Kuntz is going to get 8 sacks this year. Drop a 2 in the chat if you guys don't think Malcolm Kuntz is going to really be anything this year. Let me know how we feel. I think Malcolm Kuntz is going to get 8 sacks. I think he's going to bounce back. I think he's going to mentally get back from that injury, and I think that's a lot of what his injury is now. I think he's trying to just get used to people being around his legs again. So I think it's a lot like Derek. You know, I think it's a mental thing with him. So let me see how you guys are feeling. Anthony Strauss at 3 or more, so he's got us at less than 8. So the show.
Last year, and I felt Malcolm Kuntz towards the end of the season. That gives the Raiders 3 pretty damn good rushers. And then their draft choice, Kieran Crawford out of Auburn. He started his career at Arkansas State. He got better at Auburn. In 2024, he had no sacks. He only had 23 pressures. But last year at Auburn, he had 5 sacks and 36 pressures. So the arrow's going up on Crawford. Those are 4 pretty good edge rushers. You need depth. It's a long season.
There's definitely depth at defensive end. That's not where my concern lays really with this team. It's more like the linebacker position.
Inside, it's a 3-4 defense. You'll see Adam Butler, 69. The addition of Benito Jones, number 94. These guys can play over the center in a 3-4 defense. They can play a shade in their sub packages. But it's this guy I love right here, Jonah Lalu. I love that name.
Jonah Lalu balled out for the Raiders last year, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He was definitely good. I'm excited to see what his future holds for sure.
Lalu. He was a 7th-round pick last year. The guy had 51 tackles. Hell, he showcased some really good pass rush. He had 4 sacks. And when they lose Christian Wilkins, I'm like, what are they going to do? So they go to Jonah Lalu, and Lalu did some good things. So Butler and Lalu, and then the trade with Philadelphia to get Thomas Booker, number 99.
We need a big year from Thomas Booker, I'm not going to lie.
Ability, and
excited to see what he brings to the table in a 3-4 for sure.
And certainly J.J. Pegues out of Mississippi, 2 second-day players they picked in last year's draft. They've got some nice depth.
Talk to Hemingway, I think it's going to be a menace. I'm not going to lie. Be honest with you.
Linebacker Quay Walker, Nakobe Dean, we know the contracts they signed. Hell, Quay Walker, 1st-round pick by Green Bay. There's only been 2 linebackers have over 100 tackles 4 straight seasons for the Packers, and Quay Walker's one of them.
There you go. 4 straight seasons of 100+ tackles for Quay Walker, former 1st-round pick, bro. Nice little pickup there for the Raiders. Just some insight, man. Shout out to John Gruden. Shout out to the John Gruden YouTube channel, as you guys can see right here. John Gruden on YouTube, man. Shout out to him. Coach Gru, bro, breaking it down. The X's and the O's for the Jimmies and the Joes, like me and you.
They're just 26 years old. Nakobe Dean, he's only 25. Son of a bitch. He's got 7.
Son of a bitch. LeBron. My man said, son of a bitch. Let's fucking. I'm getting that. I'm getting that on a soundbite. I'm getting that on a soundbite, bro. He said, son of a bitch. We gotta run that thing back, chat.
Pass rush.
Hold
4
on.
sacks.
Did he just
And
really
when
say son of a bitch?
They lose Christian
Type
Wilkins. I'm like,
shit.
what are they gonna do? So they go to
Hold
Jonah
on.
Lalu. And
Raiders
Lalu
running
did
3-4.
some
Yeah,
good
we're
things.
at 3-4 this year,
Butler and
Abel.
Lalu, and then the trade with Philadelphia to get Thomas
ain't no
Booker,
way he
number
said, "Son of a
99." They
bitch.
got some big guys with some athletic ability, and they're counting on second-year players, Tonka Hemingway, and certainly
I gotta hear this
J.J.
again. Sorry, we had to hit a
Pegues out of
rerun. I'm sure he
Mississippi,
said son of a
two-second-day
bitch.
Players they picked in last year's draft. They've got some nice depth inside. Linebacker Quay Walker, Nakobe Dean. We know the contracts they signed. Hell, Quay Walker, first-round pick by Green Bay. There's only been 2 linebackers have over 100 tackles 4 straight seasons for the Packers, and Quay Walker's one of them. Hell of a player, just 26 years old. Nakobe Dean, he's only 25.
Right here, you're about to say son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch! Let rock, god damn it! Let rock, god damn it! Let rock, god damn it! That's my man's. I already knew me and my man's. Jay Grew.
First-round pick by Green Bay. There's only been 2 linebackers have over 100 tackles 4 straight
You son of a
seasons
bitch.
for the Packers, and Quay Walker's one of them. Hell of a player, just 26 years old. Nakobe Dean, he's only 25. Son of a bitch. He's got 7.5 careers, got 4 last year. This cat can rush. He's made 226 tackles. He's been on a world champion team. He's been on a national championship team. These guys bring juice, I think, to this defense. Keep an eye on Cody Lindenberg and Tommy Eichenberg, 2 other young
John Gruden's a
linebackers, and they're
fan.
gonna see
John
lot
Gruden's a
in the
fan.
preseason. But the biggest concern is what, Jake?
Oh,
The secondary.
man.
We
Type
all know Stokes got the
shit. He
big
said son of a
contract. He's
bitch.
wearing number 5, I'm told. Keep an
I
eye on
love it,
Stokes.
Chad.
He had a
I
good season
fucking
last year
love
on
it.
the edge. On the
Oh,
other side,
man.
Darian Porter returns. He's a
Funny
long,
shit.
good-looking
That part,
corner.
Captain.
He'll be challenged
I've been
by
saying
Richardson,
that
number
for so
25.
long. I tap
I
into
can't
it. John Gruden, he says it just like me. Son of a bitch.
wait to see
So
what they're
great.
gonna
That's
do
the
with
moment of my
John
night, chat.
McCoy.
I ain't gonna lie.
He's
Y'all
wearing
been
number
holding it
28.
down. Love y'all
First
boys.
pick
But
of the
John
4th
Gruden,
round,
man,
they
you feel
traded
one of my
up.
favorite coaches ever.
Everybody's
He knows
talking
the
about
lingo.
McCoy. He just hasn't played a lot of
Type
football.
shit.
5 games as a
y'all
starter as
boys.
a true freshman at Oregon State. Transfers to Tennessee, plays 13 games, misses all of 2025. But in 18 starts, man, this guy's got 16 PBUs, 6 interceptions. He's got a lot
Your
of
Bond
ball
McCoy has a
production,
chance to
and
be
he
a
has
beast.
4.38 speed. Will he tackle? I see him shoulder tackling all the time. Is he going to lock, lift, and drive? He's got to wrap up better, I think. But a very good prospect, and they got competition at corner opposite Stokes. The nickel
sure.
corner will be Teron Johnson out of the Buffalo Bills. He had a nice run there. The Bills switched gears. They brought in Jim Leonard to be their new D coordinator. Teron Johnson is out. But Johnson, even though he's had a lot of success in Buffalo, I think he's there to mentor their second-round pick, Trey
Yeah, I like Teron.
out of Arizona.
Teron's a
who's
nice pickup for the
really an
Raiders.
interesting prospect. Can you
And we're
imagine
3
Fernando
likes away
Mendoza
from
getting Kirk
80
Cousins to
likes, bro.
mentor
We
him?
about to hit
No,
80
you
of them
can't.
likes.
How about having Trayden Stooks to be mentored by Teron Johnson? Pretty smart move, I think, by the
Nice,
Raiders.
I agree.
Stooks played over 500 snaps at corner, 500 at nickel, 500 at safety.
Nice.
He's best when he's in the slot, man. This guy's a former walk-on. He starts 38 games for Arizona. He had a can of whoop-ass every week. I love
That
it.
part.
Stooks and Johnson will battle at the nickel position, I think. And at safety, Isaiah Polamalu returns. He
I like
was up and
Polamalu.
down.
He's not
He had
gonna
2
start, though. I think
interceptions,
Trey
90
Don's gonna
tackles.
start over
When he's up,
Polamalu.
he's up. But he had a couple bad entries. He missed some tackles. He's going to be challenged by Tristan McCollum or Dalton Johnson, number 43, who they drafted out of Arizona. There's going to be competition for Isaiah Polamalu. The other safety is Jeremy Chin. He's a badass. He played well for the Carolina Panthers. He played very
Yeah, I
well
do
for the
like Jeremy
Washington
Chin. I don't like
Commanders.
him in
And
coverage,
his
though.
first year with Vegas, he had 114 tackles and 2 forced fumbles. So the Raiders, new linebackers, very exciting. I love the depth at the edge rush position.
Me too.
They got some young competition inside and at corner. Let's see what these young draft choices can do to get that position.
Let's go, John. Coach, let's go, Coach.
Rob Leonard. First year as a coordinator. I can't wait to see what he does. Well, I think the Raiders have a chance.
All right, guys, that's it, man. Hey, what a W of a stream, chat. Drop a W in the chat if you're still here. 3.5 hours solo stream. Benther back in full force. Over 75 likes. We're 3 likes away from 80 likes. I appreciate you guys, man. You guys are really the heart and heartbeat of what I do. Everything that I do, bro, I do it for you guys, man. Like I said, I want to give a huge shout out to everybody who joined the membership program and became a part of the Silver and Black Lounge Foundation, man, and what we do over here. Shout out to D Mokes, man, who gave out multiple memberships tonight. Alpocalypse, Min, Junior Jacobo, D Mokes, Pete Rodriguez, Milka Beezy, Raider Dangerfield, Dirty Raider, Captain Point, Aunt Six, Abel Gomez, man. Shout out to you guys for all joining the membership program tonight, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Hopefully you guys had a great time tonight. We have eclipsed over 40 members. We're giving away 2 NFL jerseys in September, and it's all credit to you guys. I couldn't do it without you guys, man. If we hit 60 members by the end of August, that's 3 NFL jerseys. I love you guys, man. You guys mean a lot to me, bro. And you know, I love all of you guys and all of your support. And, you know, Raider Ben has made it a thing to change my ways and my content for you guys to be the most entertaining and, you know, educational, informative person I can be. I'm getting away from my bullshit. And, you know, it's all because of you guys, man. You guys deserve the best of Benther. And you guys know, I'm sure you guys know, I know that I can provide some very, very entertaining and informative and educational content. So, love you guys, man. You guys take care of yourselves. Shouts all eyes on G, brother. I love you. You're in my prayers. You're in all of our prayers. So, for Raider Nation, man, for the Silver and Black Lounge, man, you guys have a great rest of your night. And we'll catch you guys. I'll probably do another stream tomorrow, man. Lock in. You guys know what time it is. It's the Silver and Black Lounge, man. You're home for all things Raiders, live streams, breaking news, play-by-plays. Love you guys, man. Peace. Peace out, guys. Love you guys all, man. Thank you so much.
They didn't have to say much. This is the Raiders, you know. This is you know, one of the most historic, you know, franchises in the NFL with a great history that I want to be a part of. I want to be a part of furthering that history. You know, when you say commitment to excellence, okay, and you look at the walls around here, and you look at the players on this wall, and there's a history. There's a history of Hall of Fame players here. There's a history of Super Bowls, and that's.
And with all this situation and all this shit I went through, the biggest thing that I took from it is I don't give a what everybody has to say. Truly, I really don't give a.
Play clock down to 1. Williams batted up in the air, and it is picked. Crosby. He has been a beast.
I do believe that this is a game psychologically of intimidation and of fear. I don't mean cowardly fear, but fear.
Well, the Chargers and all those teams. To be honest, I don't like any of them. I hate all teams.
The other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard.
Well, the Chargers.
What I call the vertical game. We were going to stretch the field vertically. When we came out of the huddle, we weren't looking for first downs. We didn't want to move the chains. We wanted touchdowns. We wanted the big play, the quick strike. It's number one to say you want to do that. It's number two to say that you have the players to do it, but it's number three to do it. Hard. Try not to make mistakes, but don't worry about mistakes because there's only one thing that counts. Just win.
Your commitment to excellence and your will to win will endure forever. You will not get